said it wasn't going to be possible, but here we are, another great episode of the Bucket Bites with your hosts, Profe Plays, and the man who, if you look hard enough on the interweb, he has an OnlyFans, where he poses naked with nothing but bags of coffee covering up his nether regions. All facts. And today we are super excited. I'm super excited. I don't know about both, but super excited to have an individual who's not only a talented artist, very intelligent young man. Yeah, young man. We're young, and a personal great friend of mine. We have Dukalion on the show today.
What up? What up?
What up? What up? Thank you for having me. Appreciate that.
Thank you for thank you for being here, man. Thank you. And I truly
Absolutely.
mean that. I truly appreciate it, man.
Indeed.
First of all, there's some doubts from some people, even from us. In this, we have like a bunch of people working behind the scenes. I don't know if you knew that, and there were people behind the scenes, not post, that weren't sure how to pronounce your name. So if you want to give us a little backstory, not only your name, but maybe how to correctly pronounce it for those people behind the scenes that aren't sure.
For sure. It's interesting. So I go by the name Dukalion, and the origin of the name comes from the Greek version of Noah, the ark builder, whose name was actually Dukalion, and I legit like I came up with the name because I came across it in a Dean Koontz novel, his retelling of Frankenstein, if you will, and the monster. It was kind of like a superhero at that point, and took on the name of Dukalion. And I thought he was cool as hell. So I just jacked the name and changed the spelling up. And honestly, didn't know that it was pronounced Dukalion until maybe a month or two ago. And then like I was chopping it up
Oh,
with a
really?
buddy. Yeah, I was chopping it up with my buddy IX, and he produced the arc, the first song
Oh,
on the journey. And he like revealed to me, I think earlier this month, that he knew that I had been pronouncing it wrong this whole time, and I'm just now finding out. So
damn.
shout
You
out
didn't even
to
try.
Captain
So,
IX.
You didn't try playing it off like, hey, actually, this is just my take on it. Like, I knew that's how you pronounce it, but
Right. So yeah, so
yeah.
it's Dukalion.
Deucalion.
Ah,
Yeah, and it definitely
yeah.
wasn't me that was not. Like you said, it wasn't me that was mispronouncing the name at all.
Right.
100% not
No,
me.
no, no. My
Of
wife, I
course.
told her right before the show, I was like, hey, because I've told her before, like, you're gonna be on, and I've talked about you before, because I talk mad shit about everyone, and I was telling her, I was like, oh, we're gonna have a. Well, I didn't say it first, and then I waited for her. I was like, you remember who I'm gonna have? And she's like, Dukalion. I was like, my lord, you butchered that name.
That's like the go-to
The
pronunciation.
go-to.
So like everybody butchers the butchered name.
So I guess
Definitely wasn't me saying that either, though. 100% wasn't me
it's
neither.
like a horrible game of what is that called? Telephone? It gets
Yeah,
worse and
right.
worse.
I
Oh
was
man.
thinking name butchering Inception.
Yeah.
Right,
So,
right. So for the people that don't know, what do you do?
I do music. I do music. I consider myself um, a community activist, civil rights activist. I haven't done much of that lately, but my heart is where the community is. But for the most part, yeah, just a songwriter, MC. Done a little bit of acting, done a little bit of tap
Oh,
dancing, but
hey. You mentioned that real briefly about the community, like, activists and stuff, and that's something that I feel like I want to say that I try to do as well. And I always feel like I never do enough. But knowing you, because for people that don't know, I've known, uh, I don't know if I should use your
government.
government name or, but all right, well, Duke, I've known him for, since high school. And
okay.
our viewpoints have always been very similar. But not only that, like, I see you all the time just on social media promoting stuff. And I feel like in our day and age, especially, like that's definitely a legit form of activism, spreading information out there when so many people are spreading misinformation. So
Definitely, I agree. Knowledge is power, so Try to
For
each
sure.
one teach one, as they say, and whatever
For sure.
cliche falls under that.
For sure.
So you said you touched a little bit, dabbled a little bit in acting. Now, I'm not gonna find you at, well, I guess you don't go to like Hollywood Video no more. But I'm not gonna find you driving up north on the side of the road at one of them triple X stores, though, am I?
Well,
Maybe.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
Shit, put the
No
links.
comment. Nah,
Put the links.
not yet. No.
Hey.
No, no.
So there's still hope.
But no, I've done like I started off in theater as a kid, like
Oh,
age of
dope.
6. I did my first play, and just been in a couple plays in the Milwaukee area here and there. And I have like 3 IDB or IMDb credits since I moved
Oh
out to
shit.
Cali. So, yeah, but
That's
I
super dope.
haven't done it much since like I first moved out here, but something that I would be down to get back into.
Wow.
That's cool. So, so Profi was talking about you, and I always, for whatever reason, I thought you were actually based in Milwaukee until he said, "Oh, well, no, he's all the way out in Cali." When did you go out that way?
Oh man, almost 11 years ago, back in July of, I want to say
Wow.
July 12th, 2011.
Okay,
It's
just
been a
for greener
minute.
pastures, or just to
Pretty much, yeah. Like, just to pursue music and also reconnect with my pops. My pops
Okay.
is from Chicago. Obviously lived in Milwaukee for a little bit. And then he moved out to the West Coast. So, I wanted to get back in touch with him and my grandmother, and that went
That's
and
dope.
continues to go well. So,
See, because I was gonna ask, I think something that like has always been, I think, admirable, because I know a couple people have done it, but like just moving. I mean, for some people they find it so easy to do, but moving to a whole like damn near the other side of the country, even if you got family, it's got to be a tough thing to do. Like, how was that whole thing for you?
that first year was tough. Like, it was cool. I was blessed to like get a job right away. Soon, like the day after I got out there, I got hooked up with a
Oh wow,
job. So, and everybody at the job, or a lot of the people at the job, knew who my dad was already. So that was like, it was kind of like coming into a family type of situation. Um, but it was pretty rough, you know what I'm saying? Just not having my crew, not getting to see my mom and my family.
that's tough, tough.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely was. But it was definitely worth it. I don't. I mean, everybody can say they have regrets or whatnot, but
Hmm.
it definitely made me who I am. It got me to where I am today. So no
For sure,
complaints.
for sure. What was a moment you think that you like made you say, this is it? I want to be a rapper, or I want to be an artist. Like, what was a
Man,
moment?
so many. I would say the most significant moment for me was walking in on my uncle. Shout outs to Young Hog. He is 8 years older than me, and I walked in on him, and he was writing a song, and he was like a huge influence to me growing up, and I wanted to be like him. So he wouldn't let me in the room while he was writing though. He kicked me out as soon as I stepped in. But like I saw what he was doing, I heard the beat, and I was
Uh
like,
huh.
skip it. I'm gonna go sit down and write me a verse. So, I did. I went and wrote my first verse. And rest is
Wow,
history.
that's super dope.
Yes, sir.
So, well, I guess that kind of answered my next question. Was I was going to ask you, how long have you been writing and rapping for? I mean, I guess you can go a little bit deeper into it, but I'm sure this goes way back into like high school, middle school, even, right?
hmm Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
1999. So since I was 9 years old, I've
Damn, we're
been.
old
Man,
school.
so what is this year? That makes it
Too many damn years ago.
15, or I mean 23 years. 23 years since I've been sharpening the blade. So yeah.
Okay.
Then
So,
I think one thing like that's tough for, and I when I think about my students, because a lot of them, the two go-to options for careers are always athletes and artists.
Yep.
And I think like those are two careers, like, you have to be hard on yourself and be like, okay, this it's not easy. Like if you, because social media portrays this like different image as far as the artists and athletes, but like the reality it's a lot tougher. So like, what were your goals when you first started? Like, or I should say, what kind of like what was your mindset going into it?
Um, it was something that was just always in me. Like my parent, like yeah, my parents tell this awesome story of. So I was an army brat. We were living in Berlin, Germany, early on in my
Oh
life.
shit, did not
I
know
was
that.
like, yeah, I
Wow.
had to be about like 2 or 3, probably 2 years old, right before I turned 3. It was a Christmas party, and there was like karaoke going on, and I was a huge Crisscross fan. My parents
Okay.
bought me like VHS tapes where Crisscross was performing, so I would mimic that all the time. And I saw a stage, I saw a microphone, and people going up singing. So I asked if I could go up and do Crisscross, and they let me. And they said that I looked like I had been doing it all my life. So
Yeah.
yeah, so I guess you know what I'm saying. It's just always been like in me as far as like goals. I honestly, I just really always wanted to be considered like one of the greatest MCs. Like once I started like getting a little bit older and started
Mm-hmm.
listening to cats who like had something to say, I wanted to return that feeling to the world. I wanted to be able to teach people new things, or just give them songs that they could sing along and have fun with, turn up with. Just a combination of the two. So yeah. Now that I'm getting a little bit older, my goals are starting to get a little bit loftier, and yeah, sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I love that. Sky is the limit for anybody. By the way, it's anybody that puts himself to it. It is the sky's the limit. So I appreciate that outlook.
No doubt. Thank you for the kudos.
Yeah, I
I
think
did. Oh, go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
think that if you kind of have those like that confidence in yourself, I think that's really good. I think that's super good. But I think if you can look back at the end of your career, no matter how far you've gotten, and still are able to say I'm proud of that, then that's cool. Because there's an artist who's also on in Cali. I don't know if you ever heard of him. I've been following him since MySpace days. His name is Wax, and he was super like straight YouTube, uh, like underground for a long time, and then he got signed. And then when he got signed, I think he lasted maybe 6 months, and he left. And he's like, it just wasn't what I thought it was. And so he's
Mm.
still doing like the underground stuff. So I
Hmm.
think there's plenty of artists out there, plenty of examples of artists who like had to change up their either their message or just their personal stuff just to be more famous. And is
Right.
it worth it? I don't know. I mean, obviously money's a good thing, but like you were saying, like you want people to like remember you in a certain way. So I think that in itself is honorable. So
Indeed, indeed, and yeah, that's a very real story, a common story. Mostly, all the artists that I've ever looked up to have pretty much said similar things about the industry. So that's kind of why I haven't really chased the industry. I've had a couple of deals on the table, but just wasn't the right fit, and I'm not against it. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
I definitely want to reach as far as I can, but at the same time, like we're in a different age now where independence and being a
yeah,
solo artist is a huge thing.
like it can be a thing. Yeah, because I'm thinking of like art like famous people who now like years later after they've been famous, they it comes out like, oh, so and so and their family had their rights to like their music, and now they're like not mentally balanced, and like there's a lot of deeper shit that shit does to them, all because like of course at the peak they were huge. I mean, talking about huge artists, and then it results now that because they signed that contract, and they sold their soul in a way, like the next 5 CDs, when you got one plan there, it's all of them, and they have influence, they have control, and it's like that shit is tough. I couldn't do it. I could not do it
100%. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a lot that comes with it for sure.
unless that price was hey.
Run that
But
ticket up.
So Profe, he threw out that whole MySpace thing there.
oh god,
I I I couldn't let it go, so I got to bring it up. Number one question on: did you have any music back then that you would put on MySpace, like
Yes, I
from
did.
your own stuff? You did. Did you?
man,
So like, I remember back in the day, you would have like you'd have your MySpace page's music, right? Was that
Mhm.
like somebody else, or did you put your own stuff on there, like on your page?
No, I put me and my crew, me and my original crew, over the top. Shout outs to the homies. Um, we had a MySpace page, so we definitely, uploaded about like 4 tracks, I think, 4 to 6 tracks, something like that. And like, I was trying to actually access those tracks to hear them, but for some reason I wasn't able to play them. Maybe I'll try them on laptop, but I wasn't able to pull it up on my phone, so
Oh
I was
no,
disappointed.
Pose, you remember
man.
your last like what song you had on there?
Oh God, no! But I can tell you, it was something pretty cringe. I'm sure.
I I
You know.
I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure my last song on there was Justin Timberlake's "Sexy Back." I'm pretty sure. I'm like 85% sure.
You got a real spit take out of me, by the way. I actually did spit.
Yo, that's fucking old school, man.
That's
Nah,
You know,
salute.
awesome.
I myself used to dabble in the hip hop hippity hop, and there's like stuff that I recorded too, but like mine was I never had the intention of like, oh, I want to make it big. I just like I love creating music. A lot of people don't know, and they think I'm kidding. My students think I'm kidding when I tell them like I freestyle a lot, whether it's in English or in Spanish. I used to do it more in English, more in Spanish now, but I used to like write stuff too, and one thing that I found recently was a bunch of old songs I had recorded, and holy fuck, those are really cringy. Some of them, like some of the stuff that I've written.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, do you have stuff that you've written? Like, do you have something specific that you remember? You're like, damn, like maybe I shouldn't have. Like, neither you look back and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have written that shit. Like, or that shit was just whack. Shit was horrible.
I mean, definitely. I definitely have like, I think every artist goes through that phase where, they just cringe at maybe some old shit that they hear
At
or
the
whatever.
time, you swear is fire though.
Right,
And then you look
right.
back, you're like, fuck.
Definitely. I mean, shit. Every now and then, like, I won't say it happens often, because I would say, like, for the most part, every time I try sit down and try to write, I try to outdo whatever the last track that is that I did.
That's good.
Um, but yeah, I definitely, I'll look through my notebook and on my phone or whatever, and
Yeah.
just be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like, no, this is.
Dude,
Let me erase this right now.
because
Like,
so I still write like to this day I still write a lot of poetry, and I try to do every year. Every April is National Poetry Month, and I really do. I love writing it, and I like writing like what I think is not easy, like stuff that sounds the rhyme schemes are tough. You know, it's got internal rhymes with like like the end rhymes and like play on words and this and that. And I think that's one reason why I like your stuff a lot is because it's not your typical like. I listen to music nowadays. We talked about this briefly before, but I listen to music nowadays and like I can't vibe with it, even if like the beat is good or whatever. I just can't. There's some songs that like I you got for me. Maybe not with today's culture or today's generation, the younger generation, but to me, you have to have some kind of like lyrics to it. I
Yep.
didn't word this right when we were on the episode last week post, but I was trying to say like your stuff is much more like just you could tell that there's more creative and lyrical thought behind the stuff that you put. Like it's not just something you could sit down and make in like 5 minutes, you know. And you could tell by just I mean even the construction of your rhymes, which I think is dope. As a poet myself, I love that shit.
or,
So
or
what do you think of like today's culture as far as like rap and I guess hip hop in general? Like
I was. It's First of all, I truly appreciate that you acknowledging
for
um
sure,
all
shit ain't
the
easy.
hard. Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely hard work. And I gotta acknowledge you because you do drop some very dope poems
Hey,
during Poetry Month every year. So
hey.
I've been peeping that. Um, and try to comment and show you love when I do catch one. So,
For sure.
but yeah, man. Honestly, believe it or not, as a whole, I honestly feel like a lot of the music being made, and this is outside of the realm of just the mainstream, what you hear on the radio. This is like overall spectrum
Yeah.
type of thing. I think hip hop is better than it's ever been. I think there are a lot of incredible MCs. The issue is you have to treat the internet like you would a record store nowadays. So you have to
Mm,
like really search for like if you want to hear new lyricists. You know what I'm saying? There's a plethora of them out there, and all you have to do is, you know what I'm saying, just take a few minutes to Google or you know what I'm saying, look up on YouTube, look, you know what I'm saying, just
yeah, for sure.
SoundCloud, wherever you get music, and there's always going to be a lot of dope artists. To your point, I definitely, I'd have to agree. I say it's like a mixed bag with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can enjoy a lot of the modern day rappers who use more melody and you know what I'm saying.
See, and that's the thing. I feel like today's like generation, like their focus when they're trying to make it big is just is exactly that. Make it big, come up with something super catchy or something viral, and then from that, then maybe we could do something. But for now, like I don't care. Like it doesn't have to be lyrical. It doesn't have to be thought provoking. No, let's make something that's gonna be like you're gonna hear over TikTok. You're gonna hear on Facebook Shorts. Like you're gonna hear it, and it's like I don't know if but I'm glad you said that. I guess that you feel like it's gone in a positive direction because my
Don't
grumpy inner old man is like
don't
I hate
and
it.
and I hate that too, but don't you feel like a lot of what if you want people to let's say you're small, you're not as big as you want to be. You want people to listen to your stuff. Don't you feel like you have to make that one that's that catchy? Maybe you don't love it, right? But you want
Mhm.
people to hear the rest of your stuff. Do you
Like
feel like
you've got to be
you
tempted to
have
do
to
that,
you
no?
you gotta have that one song that's just like, all right, I'm gonna do this just to get the exposure so they can hear the
Oh,
rest of my stuff.
that's true.
I mean, you know what? I've always walked to the beat of my own drum. But I also like I coined the term upper ground hip hop to describe my music. So I already like have always had the intention of making music that's easily receptive or receptible. I don't even know if that's I'm using the word
Sure,
correctly,
of
but
course it is.
you know,
It's good.
Said it.
It's
I
it
don't.
Yeah,
works. It works.
we're gonna speak it into existence.
There we go. But easily accessible, I should say.
Yeah,
I've always wanted music that's easily accessible or at least catchy, but also, giving you everything that you love about underground hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So bars, different, unique flows. And,
yeah.
I try to
You,
drop a little knowledge, try to say something.
for sure. You say
But
that now, and now I'm thinking you said that two posts, and I'm thinking like, okay, maybe I should stop, like, because even from like my like some of my favorite artists, like once in a while, yeah, you want to hear something that you don't have to think too deeply about, that you just want to vibe to, like for sure. So I guess that's probably the best thing is like the whole switching it up, and like sometimes it's this, sometimes it's that, and that's genuine too.
exactly.
Before I forget, I was just thinking about this, but what do you guys think are some of your like from our era? I'm talking about our when we were in high school era. What do you think are some of the best forgotten one hit wonders?
Mm.
This could
Well,
be
yeah,
anything. Obviously, any genre.
I'll let you go post.
No, no, I have to
Did
really
you
think
you
about this
have
one.
one?
I really got to
Oh,
think
did you?
about it though. Yeah, no, let me think about
Oh,
it.
there's
You go.
so
You
many. I
you
feel like
asked the
there's.
you asked the question. You
It,
got to go first.
it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be just one either. By the way, like the one that I think about right away for whatever reason that's stuck in my head right now is fucking that Mambo song, Mambo number 5.
Ah, word. I always randomly think about that song.
And it's weird because
What's this
that
brother's
song is a trash song, and I don't know how. I mean, in the sense of like when you think about the lyrics, dude, he's just
name?
naming off people, dude. The
Mm,
man was a genius.
I
This
need
man
a
was just,
little Monica by my
oh
side.
my
Yeah,
lord,
dude.
Louis Vega, I think, or is
Lou
it
Vega. Yeah, it
Louis
was
Vega?
Lou
Yeah,
Vega.
yeah.
Bro,
Oh my
insane. And this
god.
man like is famous.
It
You
was
could
a
probably,
huge
and the
song.
thing about one hit wonders is like, well, I'll
What?
ask this after, but like that was
What?
probably the first to go to one.
The only one I can really.
I
Oh, go for it.
go. I'm saying no. Go ahead, brother. You were speaking first.
Damn right it was. No,
Okay, bro.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, asshole.
No, honestly, the only one I can really think of is like Stacy's mom.
Oh
You
my
know,
god.
like I don't even remember who did that song. I think it was like
No
something. It
fucking
was like
clue.
it was like fountains or something. I don't remember. I
You
honestly
could
don't
fucking
remember.
say
But I've never heard
Crash
any other
Apple
song by
Bottom.
them ever. But like that song was humongous in the
That
2000s at
sounds
least.
huge.
Yeah,
And the thing
But
about those songs is they're so memeable.
yeah.
Because now I just heard that on TikTok, it's like making a resurgence, and it's like, dude,
Mm,
they're so memeable, they're so sellable, if that's the word.
right,
Sure.
yeah, definitely. The ones that come to mind for me, I was a huge fan of both Bubba Sparks. I mentioned him earlier,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Okay.
and Nappy Roots. Those were like two of
Okay.
my favorite artists or groups right there.
Mhm.
Let me see who else was like a one hit wonder.
I feel like what was Bo Sparks like big song?
His biggest, unfortunately, was Miss New Booty.
Yeah, that's the one I
I can't
know.
even. Yeah,
That's the one I know.
I,
I'm not
I have
just to
another. I
preface.
have
Just to
another one stuck
preface.
in my
Hold on.
head.
Just to
he
preface. I
had
don't. Oh, good.
Ugly was pretty big when it came out. It's gonna get ugly in
Okay.
here, up in here. And then he had a song called Deliverance.
That's the one I
Album called
remember.
Deliverance. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
right,
That
right.
album is one of the greatest albums
Probably the
ever.
one. Yeah, yeah.
So
Ryan's a real big hip hop head, so
no,
he.
I was gonna say I was back in the 2000s. Like I really enjoyed it. I think I've kind of fallen off a little bit from that.
Who's your favorite
But
rapper? I
like
gotta know. Who's your favorite rapper?
favorite
Say it.
rapper.
Say it. I
Besides
know it.
Dukalion.
No, honestly, I
Honestly.
really like Tech Nine.
Okay.
Oh, that's a really good answer.
I love Tech
I like
Nine.
Tech Nine.
Um,
I like him a lot.
I
but
definitely
I was gonna call back to when you said Nappy Roots. I remember playing Madden like '04 or something like that. They had a song called like Round the Globe or something like that that I really
yeah,
liked.
yeah. I
So
don't
that I mean,
understand how that song didn't take off. That song was so good.
it
That's my
was.
shit. Yeah.
I don't know. You mentioned like video game music, and one that I thought about. I forgot the artist's name, but it was like he had a really like. It was another naming women's name song. It was like Alicia. Yeah.
Oh, Petey
Is it Lil
Pablo.
Jon? Oh, Petey Pablo. Yeah.
Vivi
He was my young
Pablo.
Yeah.
time, yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
was,
Yeah.
dude. That's the shit. Is another fucking example, bro.
Petey Pablo,
That
yeah.
was.
Petey Pablo is another, you
Yeah.
know.
Literally just naming names. Fucking
Right.
genius, man.
That song was hot though. That song was fire.
Yeah.
I
Freak
was
League.
also going to say, you guys might know Back in the Mud. Remember Back in the Mud off? I think it was
Bubba
Madden
Sparks.
03. Yeah, Bubba Sparks. Back in the mud again, and I confess I'm so happy here. Something like
What
that.
I
Madden was
ain't never
that?
heard that one.
03.
That was
03. It was like the
Dang, you
first
remember
song
that
that
shit?
came on.
that was in Madden. That song was
Wow.
in Madden.
Yep, and you can unlock him as a playable character.
No, you
No, oh
can't.
really?
For the
I didn't
Atlanta
know that.
Falcons.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I didn't
That
know
reminds
that.
me.
That's
You could unlock.
hilarious.
Couldn't you unlock Fred Durst in one of the wrestling games?
Oh wow,
Dude,
that's tight.
I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure you could.
That's tight.
Fred
I
Durst or
wouldn't-
something else.
Right.
Say what you will about that man, but that man smashed Christina Aguilera. So
Now y'all know y'all be loving this shit right
yeah,
here.
now, yeah.
oh my god. Oh fuck! I had a question and I just forgot it. If you could go back, or sorry, no, if you could choose between, like, if you're gonna make it, right, or not at all. I'm talking about like because you've done shows and stuff. I would not say like you've done nothing. You've done shows, but if you could choose whether to have a one hit wonder, right, blow up and go all over, and then that's what defines you, that song, even if it's not your favorite, or just not even blow up at all. And I'm not talking about like do things here and there. No, nothing. Like absolutely no one listens to your shit. Yeah, not even your family. And yeah, what would
That's a
you
good
choose?
question.
You could still do shows off of one hit. You know what I'm saying? You can still
That's all you
sing.
do. That would be all you'd expect it to do. Like people are
Okay.
gonna book you to do this song 5 hours in a row. I need you to do this shit on a loop.
To be honest, I mean, see, like both. That's a very good question because like,
And
It
by the way,
is.
you'd be
It
wealthy.
is.
You'd be a wealthy individual
Yep.
with
but I
that.
would go crazy. I would probably go crazy either way.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
Ah,
would go
so,
crazy either way. So I
Yep.
would rather go crazy doing something I love as
oh, I was gonna say with
opposed
the
to
with the money.
yeah, going crazy and not being able to do what I love at all. Yeah.
True. True. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say no at first, but that makes sense. That makes more sense to me.
No,
All
I
right.
think it's 100% yes. You
Yeah.
you get to make the money. You can still do everything you want. Yeah, you got to play that one fucking song that you hate, but whatever.
Cause,
Right.
dude, you remember William Hung,
Yes.
Yeah.
bro? William Hung, he had to do like horrible renditions of songs. I'm pretty sure he came out with a Christmas album,
Mhm.
and everyone will remember from the she bangs, bro. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I think at some point that shit would just drain your fucking life away from
For,
you.
sh- for sure. For sure. Like,
It's a small.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
say, watching anytime you ever get a chance to watch what's the De La Soul,
Okay.
they absolutely hate Me, Myself, and I. You remember that song? It's
Why?
just
Why do
me,
they hate it?
myself, and I. Because that's the most popular song and it's the most like requested song. It's
Mm,
the most pop song out of
mm-hmm.
all their songs. So yeah, like anytime they perform it, like I can't remember which bar it is specifically, but like during one of the verses, they always yell, "We hate this song!" Like,
That's hilarious.
yeah, yeah. So
Damn.
So I wanted to ask, and actually, Profi had put this on a list also, but this was the question I had. Yeah, I've seen you've kind of worked with other artists, right? And a lot of I actually went back and I listened to every song I could find that you did, just so I could do a little bit of research on you, because I didn't before this.
You
I had
really
no,
did.
I didn't, I didn't know, I had no idea.
no doubt.
And I really did appreciate and like everything you did. I don't think there was a single track I didn't like.
I was
Um,
surprised when you said that. I was like,
Appreciate
what?
that.
I did. Well, dude, you got to put in the work when the people are coming in.
I mean,
But
fuck
you
that.
know, what is and actually I feel like a lot of the song there was one now I can't remember the name that you did
That's how
a
you know he was
collab with.
bullshitting. That's how you know he's fucking lying.
No,
Look at him.
hold on. No, I'm gonna
Fucking
go
liar.
back.
I knew
No,
it.
no, 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 no. Hold on, I'll find it. Hold on, I think
He's
I got it
gonna be
saved. But
googling right now. Sweating
no, I
profusely.
got it saved. Well, either way, there was a song you did. You collabed with somebody, and it was like your most listened to song. I want to say.
Oh,
Um,
you did tell me that. Okay, go ahead.
and I can't. I wish I could remember the name of that song. Do you remember maybe which one I'm talking about?
I
Let's
don't.
see here. Let's see
You
here.
said that you
Because
said that when you YouTubed it, it was one of the bigger
Yeah,
hits,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. Hold
first
up.
ones.
And I think I
I
either
don't
found it on
know.
Insta or Twitter, I want to say. It's one of those two.
Maybe let me
Um,
see.
Emotep.
It's sad. I don't
that
even know
sounds
what my
right.
numbers look like on YouTube,
Some
but
Wait, no,
somebody.
no, no. Hold on. Yeah, fuck, man. I wish I could remember. Well, either way, I guess the main part of the question is who number one, who is your favorite person that you've kind of worked with making a song? And number two, if there's anybody else that you could collab with, who would it be?
Ooh,
yeah, that's a good
anyone.
question. There's quite a few people that I really enjoy anytime we collaborate. I feel like we strike gold. Um, I would say like maybe and shout out to everybody I've ever collabed with. Much love. I would say the two people that I enjoy collaborating with the most would have to be my boy Artistic and Sav's crew,
Oh,
and
okay.
my homie Javette. And I actually
That's who it is. That's the one I was thinking about. That's the one that I saw that had, for whatever reason, it seemed
Mm,
like a lot more listens to, or a lot more views, at least on YouTube.
Oh yeah. You're
Um,
talking about the video that we just dropped. That
yeah,
he
yep, correct.
yeah
oh,
Back in September. Yep. That's the one I was thinking of.
yeah
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So, yeah. Me and Gervais, that's the homie. You know what I'm saying? We both from Milwaukee, both living out in Cali around the same time, and
Are you really? That's cool. That's cool.
That's
yeah,
dope.
yeah. We plan to put a collaborative album together. I just
Hey, that's fire.
executive produced his upcoming album
That's
called "It's
fucking fire
Necessary," so be on the lookout for that.
for
Um,
sure.
but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Those artistic and Gervais.
What would be
And
like your
Okay.
dream collab?
yeah,
Yeah.
my dream collab, man, so many of that, you know what I'm saying?
I know.
If I had to narrow it down to like just one artist though, I mean it would have to be Nas. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all.
That's
I was hoping you'd say something like in our era, because
Yeah,
my
they
go-to would be Three Stacks. Have to
okay,
be.
yeah, that would be a phenomenal collab as
yeah.
well. Him,
Nas
him
would
and
be
Big Boy.
ill.
I'm a huge out. I was just bumping Outkast at work today, so
I love
yeah.
Outkast, dude. I think I think to even as much recognition as he has, I still think Andre 3000 has not, like, what do you call it when you're not seen a lot?
He's
What's the word for it?
underrated, but you know what I'm saying,
Underrated.
a lot of people won't give him his props because he doesn't have a solo album as a rapper.
Exactly. Which I think is
And
wild to me, to be that good, and to me, be that talented and be recognized and
mhm.
still like not have a solo album. I think that speaks in itself. It speaks volumes.
But every time he drops, he has a verse of the year
Dude,
contender. So
every time, man. One that I thought about right away is 16. That's
mhm.
like, to this day, is one of my favorite tracks
Yeah,
or favorite verses from him.
definitely. Yeah, man. I mean, he just has so many incredible verses. Like both really, and shout out to Big Boy too, because he just
Oh
dropped
yeah,
honestly, I think probably his best project so far. It's
yeah.
definitely up there with Boomerverse and his first solo project. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's also I just gotta give him equal love because
Oh,
like
for
he
sure. Yeah,
doesn't
that's
get
true.
it. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true. That's
But
true.
yeah,
That's very true.
both phenomenal MCs.
What do you think is one of the I'm gonna put these together, but you can answer either or together,
Hmm.
both of them. What's one of the weirdest collabs you've ever heard of, and one of the best collabs? And I'll go first because I this is one that I thought about when you're talking right now.
Hmm.
Is, I think, one of the illest ones that nobody saw coming. It's got to be Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Hmm.
I remember
Hmm.
bumping and burning the album so many times.
Yeah,
Jay-Z and Linkin Park. I don't think anybody could have like seen that coming, and that
for
shit
sure,
was fire.
for sure. Yeah, that was definitely a moment in history. Um, yeah, but your questions were the craziest collab.
Like, yeah, like, I guess weirdest, if you will, and best. And for me, that
Weird.
that that ticks off both boxes.
Fuck. Weirdest, I would have to say. There's so many, like, if you think about it, it's so many fucking weird ass
There
collabs.
is. I know there's been a
Um,
lot of mixes with country singers and like
I
hip hop,
literally was just thinking about,
right? Oh, I just
shout out,
forgot about that.
shout outs to the Hall of Famer, you know what I'm saying? Much love. But LL, when he did the country song, that probably has to like
He did
take
a country song?
yes.
Is
He
that?
he
Hold on. What's that
he
one?
did that
No,
rap
he did
country
not.
collab. It
Oh my
Yeah. What's that
lord.
called?
yeah,
I forget
like
what that's called.
uh,
What?
not a racist or some shit like that. Or
See, the one that I thought about right away was it McGraw and Nelly?
I like that one though.
I like
I
that. Yeah, no,
will
I
say,
like that one too.
but yeah,
I like that one
yeah,
too.
they,
But it was one that you didn't see coming. I was like, what the like, what? Like,
yeah, that was
you know?
definitely the field.
Yeah, I like that one too. That one was good.
One of
Can't
the go ahead, post.
I can't think of any other one.
Uh, I was gonna say I'm more of a metalhead these days, man.
Word.
I was just gonna say the weirdest. I guess the one that I kind of liked that was kind of weird was Corn and Skrillex. So
They
you
did
had
one too?
yeah, they had oh, they had a few.
Oh, I went.
There's a whole album I want to say, but that was kind of a really weird
Oh,
collab that I actually really liked for some reason. But
dude, I went through such a corn phase.
a porn phase?
Like,
Like what kind?
That shit
Hentai
ain't a phase,
is your
Dad.
thing?
It's just fucking life. They think I'm kidding, dude. The way I speak so openly about sex and porn makes other people uncomfortable. But hey, I'm open about that shit. Some people ask me like, you watch, like, does your wife know? I'm a grown ass man. What do you mean? Does my wife know? Shit, we watch that shit together sometimes. What do
I
you
was gonna
mean?
say you guys watch it together, don't you?
Yeah, got me fucked up.
Oh, that's funny. Um. Okay. Well. Shit. I suppose. Prophet, do you have any other questions? Or before we push
well,
further?
I didn't answer the second
Okay.
half.
Yeah. Go. I was good. That's good.
For sure. I don't know. Let me see. I guess one of my favorite collabs. Man, a favorite collab that's like out of left field, right?
Yeah,
Um, Out of left field, I would definitely have to agree that Jay-Z and Linkin Park is up there.
that shit was
Um,
wild.
Super. Man, it's a few now that I'm thinking about it. Wyclef did a song with Earth, Wind, and Fire. That's pretty super. That's pretty dope. Um, oh, shit, man.
I know. I feel like there's definitely playing out there, but I can't think of any right now. Other than like the biggest one for me is that.
Yeah. Oh, another one of the weirdest collabs that I didn't see coming was DMX and Marilyn Manson.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
You've piqued my interest. I have to look this up now.
Yeah.
What? They did one too? No
They
fucking
did.
way.
Was it Damien? No, I don't think it was
The
Damien
Omen.
too.
The Omen is
DMX
a song.
Yeah, yeah,
and Marilyn
Uh,
Manson. Wow.
very wild.
Wow. Was it like? Did you
Is
hear
it
it? Was it
good?
like actually? Yeah.
I
Fucking,
wasn't.
it was trash.
I mean, you know what? Like, it's crazy because, like, okay, so you know how some music you feel, or in my personal opinion, I feel like I had to listen to it at the time
Hmm.
to appreciate it.
Yeah.
I love "It's Dark and Hell Is Hot," DMX's first album.
DMX. Hmm.
I'm not too fond of "Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood," which is the album that the Marilyn Manson feature is on, and it came out the same year. Came out later in the year, but yeah, I'm just so
You gotta
like
wonder. Like, you gotta
I
wonder how those
don't.
conversations came up. Like, hey, Marilyn Manson. Like, yo, no, this is DMX. What do you
Most
think?
likely like that, and then like they
Exactly like
were
that.
like at the top of the game that year
Right.
too.
At least for that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Do you know?
Do you ever? Oh, go.
Okay,
Sorry.
I was gonna say there's one other one, another collab that I wanted to mention real quick because it involved Tech Nine, and I can't believe I forgot about it. But it was Tech Nine and Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Slipknot. There's a song called "Wither," which
I think I might have heard that. That was actually pretty fucking good. I
that's
remember.
that's a really good one. Regret forgetting and mentioning. But anyways, sorry, continue.
You ever played Def Jam Vendetta?
Not so much as Fight for New York.
Dude, I still have the. I'm pretty sure. Was it Vendetta or just that? No, it was. It was Def Jam Vendetta. I think that's the one, the first one that came out. I still have that shit behind me on GameCube. That shit was
Or
fucking fire, dude. That game was super cool. I don't know if you ever heard of it, Post, but it's basically a
No, I
wrestling
did.
game. Oh yeah, have you?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that game was fire. And Fight for New York was raw too. I think they came out with some after that, but like those two.
I was
And DMX
salty.
was one of my favorite ones.
I was salty that I wasn't able to listen to, or I mean, not listen to, but play that
Okay?
game as much when it came out. But
That game was fire.
I
Yep.
definitely made up
It's the
for it.
idea
with
of
Fight for
rappers
New
like
York.
wrestling shit. Like, what the fuck?
So
Yeah,
talking about games, what do you play? Do you still play games? I'm assuming you probably maybe do a little bit. Oh, that was a bad question.
yeah, no, I definitely still game.
Do you like games?
At the moment, right now, it's just mostly phone games, but
Oh
definitely,
yeah.
plan on
Hey,
getting.
I love phone games. I'm not. Hey,
Hey, man, the graphics have come a long way. Like it looked like PS2 graphics, damn near. Like, it's
damn
crazy
near some of them.
on the real. But Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I definitely game whenever I can. Want to get
What
the
consoles do you have, or do you have a?
PS5.
Oh, so you have a PS4?
I do, but like it keeps crashing on me. So instead of
Damn.
getting it fixed, I'm just gonna get the PS5 and call it a day. So
There's two questions I have that I'm gonna forget them if I don't say them. One of them
Do it.
is, what's one of the illest, like sickest beats you ever heard? And uh, this could be like obviously mainstream or not. And
mm,
I'm not talking about the lyrics or anything, but the beat. The beat
mhm,
itself is just fucking mind blowing.
mhm. Man, um, that's
For
such.
me, like by far the one that sticks out to my head, and I remember thinking this, I was like, I gotta ask him. Is, I don't know if you heard of it. I'm sure you have, Duke, but 6 Minutes of Death.
Yeah,
That
yes.
beat to me is fucking fire, dude. And I remember thinking, as much as I love Salute, as much as I love call him, Lil Wayne and Fabulous, by the way, I think one what used to be one of my, like, I would put him in the top tier list.
For sure.
I remember thinking like, damn, like they should, like, for this beat, they should have destroyed this shit. And it was good, but I remember always thinking like, dude, this
You
beat
don't
is
think Fab brought it?
Fab brought it.
Yeah,
To me, out of the three, I think he was the best.
yeah, yeah. I
But like,
definitely kind of felt that way about Cassidy. Like his verse like
other
progressively gets
verses are
better,
good.
but
Yeah.
like I kind of wish he would have like, you know what
And
I'm saying?
I think me is because that, to me, that beat is so fucking like out, like here.
Hmm.
Like I wanted everyone to be like this the whole verse.
Right,
Like
right.
lyrically, Fab brought it, and to me, he's the best one. But
Wayne got off too.
wait, oh yeah.
I wasn't huge. I liked Carter. The Carter was is a classic to me.
Mhm.
And maybe the first two drought mixtapes.
I used to listen to that shit all the time.
Were I'm not huge on Lil Wayne like Carter 2 until
After, yeah,
maybe Carter
dude,
4.
a lot of our idols fell, man. Kanye
Word.
West is the biggest one. Kanye West to me, man. If two of my favorite albums, period, Labor Registration, College Dropout, by
Mhm.
far, I could listen to that album start to finish and bump it.
Incredible,
And
incredible.
then after that, he came out with some, like still, I think I still enjoyed, what was it, 808s and Heartbreaks,
Yeah.
and like I think the one that was kind of like, nah, was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fan, whatever it was
Now
called.
see that one, I don't know if that's my favorite Kanye or Late
Oh,
Registration is my favorite Kanye album.
really?
And
To
College
me,
Dropout, I hate to put it third because that's such a phenomenal album as
I
well.
think
But
those two for me are there. And then
yeah,
I still enjoyed it, but that was the last time I was like,
word.
Then he turned into something else. I was like, I don't know, dude, this Kanye. I don't know who the fuck this Kanye is,
Yeah.
but they need to get the original because this is clearly a clone and fucking bring that dude back.
You know what? I actually really enjoyed Yeezus, and I really enjoyed the Life of Saint
And
Pablo. But yeah,
oh,
I can't vibe with much
I might
after
have
that.
heard some songs from Pablo, but I didn't even try. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't try the
He
Jesus
had a
stuff.
lot of like trendy bullshit on there, but
Okay.
but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like when Kanye does the trendy bullshit, he does it better than most people. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I give him props for that.
Well,
I still not.
he's definitely a businessman. He's smart about the shit he does. His shoes, to me, are fucking trash. I think they're stupid. My students would be like, "Oh man, Miss Fernandez, have you seen like the new shoe, whatever?" I'm like, "No, like from Kanye? No, I just know they're expensive." And they show me. I'm like, "This shit looks like a molded brick.
I
Right.
see what
It
you
looks
say
like a
exactly
fucking
word for word, right?
brick.
To your students.
This thing looks like a freaking brick."
Okay.
You know what?
And
Okay, go ahead. My fault.
nah, it's just fucking trash.
I honestly like. I have to agree with you for the most part, but I do love the creativity behind it. I love like
Yeah,
how
that's what I'm saying
forward
for sure.
thinking and like you know what I'm saying. Like he's really making
That's why
shoes.
yeah, that part I don't knock. That man is a genius.
Yeah,
Like business wise, that man's a genius.
yeah. But yeah, like the execution, I'm not huge on it myself.
I just This is coming from a man who's paid at most $120 for shoes, and they're soccer shoes. For like wearing
Right.
shoes, I've paid maybe like 60. It's being generous.
What the fuck
You
are
know,
these?
Are you looking at
I'm sorry.
his shoes?
I'm looking at his shoes because I had no clue.
Bro,
What the fuck are
Nah,
dude,
these?
some of them like are up there in price, man. I'm like, there's no
his
way someone paid for.
right. His Nike era and the Louis Vuitton shoes that he did were fire to me. I've
Oh yeah,
What the
always
fuck?
like loved sneakers, even if I couldn't, what I'm saying, get the ones I always wanted. But like,
right.
yeah, what I'm saying, definitely, somewhat of a hype beast, a little bit of a hype beast.
What do you think? What do you think about Kim? Did she smash pass?
Smash pass.
Dude, I don't. I'm like in the. I don't know. I can't. My brain can't tell me whether I would or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um, yeah, much respect to her. Honestly, I'd probably have to pass. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? She's very pretty.
I think I would too.
And
To be honest.
she's a lot more intelligent than like I
Yes,
think a lot of people
dude.
would have
That's true.
thought.
That's true.
So that's definitely, I
And it
admire that.
sucks. It sucks because you know for a fact her and like the other person I can think of right away is Paris Hilton had
Mhm.
to like purposefully play this role because that's what people expected, you know. But
Mhm.
yes, she's a genius. Like the
Definitely.
damn near all the Kardashians are fucking geniuses, dude. People
Word.
knock on them for being like, oh, they're famous for doing nothing, bro. I wish I could do that. Be
Right.
frank, and it's
Right.
not doing nothing, obviously, but like,
No, it's
Yo,
definitely a lot of hard work involved in what they do.
dude,
Even though to us it don't look like it. You know what I'm saying? It's
right,
coming from
right.
a place of
yo,
privilege, but you don't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hmm.
it's
ca-
you definitely have to do. Due
Post is
ma-
very
diligence.
upset. What are you upset about, Post? You're
these
very
Yeezy
upset over
run,
there.
these Yeezy
He's
runners,
staring at
man. What the
shoes.
fuck are these, man? They're like fucking spaceship fucking Crocs, bro.
Right.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm
You
sorry. I
know
was
what they
still
are?
looking. I
You know what
couldn't
they
get
are? They're
over it.
expensive. That's what they are. Fucking
Yeah,
expensive.
$1,000, 400, 300. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I
Now,
can't
would
get
I
over
wear
that.
them if he sent them to me? Yeah, probably, maybe.
Mhm.
But I would never pay for them.
Word.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
want to transition. I think you wanted to transition soon, Post. But the one question I have to ask before we do is, this is gonna get a feel good, a little moment of inspiration. But what do you do when you feel down, like on yourself, as far as like being an artist or like either or writing music? Like when you're like you think you've hit like that wall, you're like fuck, I can't think of shit, or
Mhm.
or even because I go through this shit a lot. I've talked about this shit before on my stream and on our personal stuff. Uh, I've gone through depression at its worst, and I've like still deal with it now. And there's moments where you're like, even if you had a good day, you're like, fuck, like you for whatever reason you feel like shit. Like, what do you do to help yourself, to inspire yourself to get over that?
Lately I've been doing a lot of like or listening to motivational tapes and shit. Shout outs
Okay.
to Gervais because he put me on to that. Just listening to motivational speeches or um, trying to meditate. I don't like I haven't actually like meditated in a while, but like lately I've been like going to sleep to like sleep meditation videos and whatnot,
Okay.
like self affirmation videos. But one thing I
Huge.
found that really helps me is talking to my mom. Definitely, she's a huge beacon of inspiration and um, always pours into me with love. So um,
Shout
definitely
out to the
her.
fam.
Yeah, yeah. You know, my fiance, she definitely supports and gives
Shout
me a
out.
lot of love. So yeah, my kids, it's good to. And you probably saw my daughter run into her room a few
Yeah,
seconds
yeah,
ago, trying to hang with the big boys and whatnot.
yeah.
But
That's
yeah, I would
no,
say
for
like
sure.
it boils down to like meditation videos. Um, yeah, and just try seeking inspiration and understanding. And it's interesting that you brought that up because I actually have been trying to focus on my mental health lately. And
Very, dude, very
um,
important. As males, super important. and I think
Man,
not given enough credit. Especially with today's society.
yeah, especially in like I could say, in the black community, and I
For
believe, in the
sure,
Latino community,
for sure.
that it's a stigma. It's stigmatized. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Dude,
just
I mean,
like I
my
kind of
my
self
my dad grew
diagnosed.
my dad grew up in like, I mean, I don't think, and shout out to my dad. I love my dad to death, right? But I don't think he's ever told me stuff like "I'm sorry," right, for shit that but like fucking, he's made a lot of stupid ass mistakes. And I can say this because he's not gonna listen to this. I'm so scared of him, but he's not gonna listen to this. Plus, his English is not good. He's made a lot of mistakes. He's never said sorry, and he has never really said like "I love you" like that in Spanish, like you know. And that shit, like he come from a background where it's like, no, you're a man, and you're a man's man, and
Right.
and so like I don't know, and I've as much love to him, but like that's not the way I've been a parent,
hmm
I so I know
That's
what you mean.
that's the interesting like thing about this time period that we're in. We're waking up to so much stuff, breaking so many cycles, um, and
Like
it's
it's
very
okay to do that stuff.
yeah, it's very liberating. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I definitely looked at land. I gotta give my pops his props because he's one of my um, I guess he's a good guide in regards of like just being socially aware and
Yeah, he's pretty active on social media, right? Because I see
yeah,
him commenting and stuff, and I'm like, damn, it's really dope. First of all, amazing that your dad can work a computer. My dad can send a text for the life of him. But
right,
like
right.
he'll like message you stuff. Like I'll see your interactions. Like, man, that shit is wholesome as fuck, man.
Mm,
Like I feel like he's definitely not
Wow.
your typical from that era parent. Because my dad, I mean, now kind of, but
mhm.
yeah, the era
But
of our parenting is
Wow.
just
I would say he grew. You know what I'm saying? He definitely grew because he what I won't say like he's always like shown me love and affection.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? We past is past or whatever. Nobody's perfect, so I definitely forgive him, and hope that he also forgives me for whatever mistakes we both have made.
hmm
But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like one thing I can say is he definitely has shown me like how to show love,
yeah.
show affection
I,
as a parent.
yeah, for sure. I can't relate to the making mistakes part, but I know what you mean. I think it's really dope that like our society has grown in our generation. And when like you said family, because family, I think for me personally, that's something that I had, and I love my wife, I love my son, but I didn't like really put thought into like, dude, I like they're a huge part for my mental sanity
hmm
that I feel like I didn't take advantage of. That sounds weird, not advantage of, but like I didn't fall back on them like I should have, and recognize like sometimes you need to take a step back, and like it's okay to you know seek help in those areas.
Definitely. Yeah. So I think I was going to mention that. I guess this is my first public. um what do you call it, announcement of it. But yeah, I just found out that I basically haven't been diagnosed. Just found out that I have severe ADHD according to
Shit.
the
Yeah.
Cerebral app.
Yeah, I know. Yep. I
Dang.
know about that. I know about that. That thing, that app. Honestly, nope. Well, they better pay us now. Damn it. But no, I'm kidding.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
Uh,
no shout out.
but
Fuck.
yeah. But no, for real, that app has been incredible for me, mental health wise.
And for people
In
that don't
terms
know
of
what that
getting
is, what
help.
is that?
So I'll let Duke, if you want to go ahead and explain it, I'll let you go for it.
sure. It's basically an app that uh, you pay a monthly fee. They will
Mm.
connect you, depending on what plan you are. They'll connect you with care counselors.
Oh
They'll
shit.
connect you with actual
Yep.
therapists. They will prescribe the necessary meds for you that you feel that whatever it is that you suffer from. They
Yep.
will provide the meds that will help with that. And I just signed up, so I haven't even like been
Yeah.
prescribed or even seen my
Right.
counselor yet. But just to know, like I kind of like got an idea maybe 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
that I have ADHD. So to know it,
Right.
it definitely
Wow.
Good.
is empowering.
Yeah,
My fault.
you'll
Go ahead.
get your help. You'll get your no. You don't apologize. You'll get your help because back in I would say like September, October, things everybody goes through their struggles, and it got to a point where I felt like I had to like reach out, and I didn't for whatever reason. I felt like I couldn't reach out to my doctor, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just scrolling. I think I fucking was scrolling through TikTok one time, and I fucking saw the ad for the app, right?
Fucking TikTok,
Um,
man.
dude, I know TikTok is awful,
Fucking TikTok.
but
TikTok is such an amalgamation of like good and bad and bad.
right, but so I signed up for it. It was a super discounted rate to start. The thing that sucks about it, and I'm actually probably gonna start going away from it, is that not all insurances cover it. So like if your insurance doesn't cover it, you're kind of SOL, and you're gonna be paying like $80. I think it's like 40 or $80. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Per month, and then on top of that for a prescription. So like
Mm.
it'd be more cost effective to go see your doctor, but it was still something that like I was like, okay, shit, I can reach out to a doctor. I've talked to a care counselor. I found out, for the
Yeah.
depression and the ADHD, they attack them. The My personal care counselor person on that, he kind of sucks with his scheduling, so that's kind of hard. But outside of that though, it was a really good thing for me personally. And if anybody needs help, I definitely, and if you're afraid to like talk to your doctor, like
Mhm.
because you like think you know your doctor after a while, right? It's kind of weird to like bring these things up to them. Definitely feel free to like check out something like Cerebral. I'm gonna ask for $500 from them now. But
Right. We just gave them a whole commercial.
Right?
did.
That's what I'm saying. We don't do that shit, bro. Fuck.
But no,
But
I
you
100%.
you have your own doctor post? Like you've had this doctor for
Yeah,
like years?
you get so well. I've had my current doctor for
The idea of that
probably
is wild to me.
no. I thought the same thing. Honestly, I thought I'd go through the
Because
first meeting and think it's complete bullshit and then leave. Because it was only I think when I got to sign up for it was like only $15, right?
yeah.
So I was like, okay, $15. That's not a big risk or whatever. But like, it was a great experience when I
Huh.
talked to the prescriber for the first meeting, and then talking to my care counselor at the second meeting, and they put through steps and everything. And I mean, you'd get the same thing if you went to your doctor.
That's
If
dope.
you went
Shout
to
out
go, if you
shout
went,
out to Erebro.
yeah, cerebral or
Nah.
cerebral or cerebral.
Right.
Yeah, no. I'm glad you brought that up because mental health is a super big thing.
Huge,
Um,
man. Huge. Especially with
it's
quarantine. Like, dude, I'm glad that our generation of I say men, but just people in general are not only more aware of that, but like it's okay to not be okay, Like it
Sure.
just the more people that admit that, like I think it helps because people call it
takes a
like
lot.
oh
Takes
back
a
in
lot.
my days, yeah, back in my days we didn't do that, yeah, because you fucking back in your day you electrocuted people. Shut the fuck
Right.
up. Like that's how you lobotomize people. That's how you
Took
fucking
your
fix that
problems out
shit.
on your wife. That's why.
Oh my
Right,
god.
right.
Yeah, right,
You
right,
beat your
right. Oh
family,
my
you
god.
fucking alcoholic bastard. Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking tell me that.
Right.
Right.
But now, like,
Uh
we're more like conscious of that shit.
so
Facts.
well, after giving away that free advertisement, and before we jump into the Byte Bucket, because I can see it's getting full over there, do
Oh
you
fuck.
have any questions for us? We've been pegging you with questions. I mean, not physically pegging, but throwing questions at you.
You can't ask us how big
And
we are. We've already been asked that. Check out other episodes to know that. You can't ask us how much ass post eats. That's already been asked.
All right. Whoa. Missed the spot. No.
Oh, dude, come on. Gosh.
All right. Good question. Or I gotta come
if
up
you
with
don't
a
have
good
any, that's
question.
no, you
You
don't.
don't
Well, you don't
have
have
to.
to
No,
either.
it's
If you
fine.
don't have
I
any
wouldn't. I
questions,
mean,
that's cool.
I accept
the
the
least
challenge. It's too late.
you don't have to talk to post. I fucking hate post.
I accept the challenge. Too late. Um, what what
Your
is your
favorite porn star?
favorite
Oh.
song from a video game?
Oh,
Oh, easy. I know this off the top of my head, dude. If you ever played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, there's a song on there called Live and Learn. It's like I don't know, like rock-ish. song.
Sure.
It
Sure.
just it gets you hype. It gets you fucking hype, dude. That's probably like my go-to one. Live and
Man.
learn.
Dude, that's hard. That's hard for me because both of mine aren't like what you'd consider, I guess, video game songs, right? Mine are both
Mhm.
like real published songs that are in video
That are
games.
in video games. That's fine.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
There's and Dominic and Chad actually could probably help me out. It's the one where one's in Red Dead Redemption 2. If you've never played it, it's a fantastic game. It's when you're kind of making your one of your final walks with your horse. I guess you're riding your horse for one of the final times. I can't remember what that's called. The other one was Chapter 4 by Avenged Sevenfold, which is in Madden.
Okay.
It's a really that song hypes me up like crazy. It's Unshaken or Stand Unshaken. But anyways, how about you?
What about
Since you asked us,
Yeah,
now you got to
how about
answer.
you?
Man, it's a tough one. Because like you said, there's a lot of like great songs already published that have been
Are
added.
put in the games, yeah.
Yeah. Shit, man. Damn, why not have to ask y'all this? Um,
The first
Huh.
Paper Mario also has a really good song for the final boss battle.
okay.
Super hype.
Nice.
Those are the two I think about hype songs.
Um. Okay, if I have to think of just like an exclusive game song, um,
Damn, we hit him with that reverse card. And he's like,
I know. He wasn't ready
Could've
for
lost.
it. He wasn't
Yeah.
ready for
right,
it.
wasn't at all. Now I gotta fucking draw 4 and shit.
God
No.
damn it. Yep.
Yeah,
Shit, you
yeah,
lost.
There's a song. Nah, I can't remember the name. Can't remember the artist, but it was a song. It was probably a published song, but it was on
Yeah.
2K.
Yeah.
Never gonna give you up.
I want to say 17. 2K17.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, that's a horrible example because I can't even give you any of the information. I don't even know which one it's on.
It's like it's a song from a game.
Yo, just say
in
the Super Mario song.
2017.
One of the songs
Yeah.
that gets me hyped is fuck, nah, I can't even remember. It's a Red Hot Chili Pepper song from Madden. Can't
Ooh.
stop. Can't stop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's oh shit.
What Madden is that?
That's
17?
I was old.
08
that's
maybe.
older.
No, even before that, because I stopped playing Madden like
06. I'm gonna say 06. I'm gonna say 06.
This is
Damn
random, but do you know that GoldenEye music song, the pause screen? That guy recently, because of TikTok, is getting paid like a shit ton of money because he never got paid for that shit, and through royalties, he's getting a shit ton of money thanks to TikTok. I'm talking like in the millions range.
For which song?
It's like a pause song from GoldenEye 07.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Millions, bro.
Oh yeah,
Millions.
good for him. I love
Good for him.
hearing musicians win. You know,
For sure.
Man.
Shit they never got
Hey,
paid for.
before we do the bucket bites, you mind if I run and use
Get
the
outta here.
restroom real quick?
Yeah.
but
Potty break.
No, you gotta pee yourself. Oh, never mind.
I got a cup
Yeah.
right here. It's cool.
I was gonna say, are you sure you didn't get yourself a catheter or something like that? I mean, that's what we recommend pre-show.
Plan ahead, god damn it. Pee
I
yourself.
know. I wasn't expecting.
Go for it. Get out of here.
Hey, all right, I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, no sweat.
All right, time to talk shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Fuck,
time to
man.
talk shit big time, man. God, what a fucking
God damn it.
asshole.
What the
Jesus.
fuck, dude. We gotta do better. Dude. We gotta do better. It's unbelievable. Oh my god, man.
Oh my god, he's just punching the wall because he's pissed because he can hear us,
He's
dude.
pissed. Fuck, bro.
Oh,
my
that's
lord.
funny. Oh man, so while we're kind of waiting here for the potty break, how's chat doing? I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Being
If you
pretty
have any
freaking
questions
active,
for us,
man.
please.
Yeah, we're gonna be jumping into the Byte Bucket right now after this, but Dom just being a freaking killer good mod.
Yeah. Why is that?
He just keeps
Good how?
posting stuff. Good. The only way I know that he's good is that he's posting links to our guests and to other places.
Aw,
So he's being a
Dom.
good mod.
One of these days, we're gonna appreciate you like you deserve. I don't know what that looks like.
Hey,
What?
for the record, Profi, Whenever you see him go live, make sure you lurk him. He's 0.02 people away per stream to being an affiliate.
Oh,
so
the last 2 times that I've seen him, I've lurked for sure. I think the last 2 ones that I've seen have been Red Dead ones.
Oh, he's all done now, almost, kind of.
He did. He said that. Yeah. He said he cried.
Yo, I'm gonna real quick while he's in the bathroom. I'm gonna shout out our Project Zomboid server that we started. That's gonna be fun. That Profit hasn't played in yet.
We'll stream in. You're
I
probably
wasn't
streaming,
gonna.
right?
Not tonight. I streamed earlier.
Not tonight, but
yeah.
Oh,
I don't fucking remember what did I eat. Dude, I haven't eaten anything either. Actually, I lied. I had a cup of noodles. Mama Post gave me a cup of noodles.
I had some pupusas.
Poo-poo sandwich?
Pupusas.
What?
Pupusas.
Poo-poo sandwich.
Pupusas. Look that shit up. Pupusas are fucking delicious, dude. That's the only thing I've had to eat.
All right.
Unfortunately.
So hold on. I'm gonna poo-poo sus. Poo-poo
I
sus.
just put it in the chat. Pupusas. They're fucking delicious, bro.
Okay, so I just
ever
looked
had
up POO.
Pupusas? Yes.
Oh, thank
And
you,
okay,
bro.
so when I search poo-poo sus, I get
Don't put-
animal
don't
poo-poo
put a fucking
song.
space.
The poo song. Oh,
Okay,
there's
bro.
okay. How do you spell
bro.
it?
Okay, bro. I put it in the fucking chat, bro. Pupusas.
Poo-poo.
I have a buddy who makes them. His wife makes them from home.
Ooh. Oh, these I see this shit all the time. I didn't know what they were called, and they look amazing. Don't you?
So
And you
fucking
like
good,
and you just fucking wait. Hold on. So explain it to me, because it looks like what I'm looking at is
delicious food.
like- yeah. It's so okay. Well, right. Okay. Well, you asshole. Hold on. So it looks like they're almost kind of like pancake tortillas almost.
Yeah, I don't know if you could describe it in a way that like makes sense. But
Do you dump?
basically
Do you just like dump them in like the sauce at all, or do you just eat them straight up, or what?
I do. You could. Sometimes I eat them plain, like if I just grab like They're basically a dough, and on the inside you put whatever you want.
Ah, okay. So I was looking at
So-
different ones, and this I see another picture. It's like a grilled
I
cheese,
guess
but with
Think of a
dough.
thick pancake, but stuffed with something. But not really pancake though. It's like thicker than that. But it's fucking
Okay.
delicious, dude.
God,
Yeah.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if you eat ass, you eat ass. So you would love
cheesy
pupusas.
pancake. Do you like yours with cheese? How do you eat yours? Because I've pretty much only had them with like beans and cheese.
Beans, straight up beans, man.
Beans?
Beans.
So the
and
picture
sauce.
I saw was cheese. I saw a picture online, and it was cheese.
My wife likes them with cheese.
Yeah, but you
You
don't
can
like
have
cheese because
cheese,
you're
you
some
can
kind
put
of fucking
vegetables.
asshole.
I know, dude. I know.
Dude lives in
Just
Wisconsin.
beans-
Dude, did you know that, Duke? He doesn't even like
I
cheese,
know,
bro.
Dude, no, come on.
You like cheese, right?
I'm trying.
How can you live in
bro.
this? How can you live in the state
I'm
of
trying,
Wisconsin and not
Bro,
like
I'm trying,
cheese?
Okay, I'm trying, dude. I'm taking baby steps. I've eaten in Subway
All right,
when I
guys,
go
I
to
think I
Subway.
gotta cut this interview short because
He's
I
fucking
can't
sick of
find
it. God damn it, not another one.
Can't.
Fuck. Again. God damn it.
Oh,
I fucking love cheese, bro. I never had a cheese curd until.
I never had cheese curd.
Have I ever had one in Wisconsin?
Fuck a cheese
Bro,
curd.
I
Fuck
never
a
had
cheese
a
curd
cheese
post. I'll
curd
say that.
till I-
bro!
Fuck a cheese curd.
till
What?
I went to fucking. Oh,
Fuck a
guess
cheese
where
curd.
I had the cheese curd at? They
In
got
somewhere
an
in California.
AW
Where?
restaurant where I work at. Or not where I work at, where I live. In the town where I live, they have an
Yeah.
AW restaurant, and that's where
They
I
good?
had Wisconsin
curd?
cheese curds for the first time.
Never had it, never will. Fuck a cheese curd.
I highly
Yo.
doubt it lives up to the actual cheese curd, but it was cool. It was cool for what you know what I'm saying. A Wisconsin or for a California version. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know.
I
Shame.
know you're in pain post, but I don't give a fuck. Fuck a cheese curd.
Whoa.
Well, that's it for Bucket Bites, everybody. Have a good night.
Damn.
Yeah. Yo, I don't, but okay, for real though, I don't know if y'all heard that, but I totally heard the Byte Bucket yelling at us. And we're gonna throw, if you didn't hear it, it's he's yelling at us again now.
Let's do it. Shut the fuck up, Bucket. God damn it, we heard you.
Okay, so, what the Byte Bucket sput out today? It sput out.
Spat.
Smut?
Come on, English is
Smut.
my second language.
Spat.
Come on, bro.
Okay.
English is my second language. God damn it.
All right. Let me read this thing. It says the Byte says the Damon Demons. Okay. So what that means? Let me flip over the thing. It says okay. What is the hardest thing that you do behind the scenes that people don't recognize, Duke?
Ooh,
I'm sorry, I got distracted. One more time.
that's a
What
good
is
one.
what is the hardest thing that you do behind the scenes that people just don't realize?
The paperwork, especially like now that I realize that my issue with paperwork is ADHD.
You
Just
talking about?
getting all just getting your publishing right, making sure that
Wow, I
you,
never even thought about that.
yeah, like
That's
the
true.
business aspect of it is the hardest
Wow,
part and it's the biggest part. So
Hey,
like,
like the longest taken
so
part.
I gotta
yeah.
I gotta ask you before I get fucking slapped on the wrist. That song that we played at the beginning of the show. Am I
Uh-huh.
am I gonna get fucking DCMA'd for that? Because
Nah, you should be
okay,
good.
okay.
You're good.
Woo!
Woo!
I gave you
Right.
permission. You're good.
That's right. Okay. Oh, and
Yeah,
we got it on. I got it on the show too, so we're good.
I would have never guessed that. I would have thought it's like something like I don't know, like booking stuff or like some, but like the paperwork. I never even thought about that. It
Mhm,
makes sense though, because
mhm.
paperwork is usually the shit that fucking other artists are like, like
Well,
that's
are
the shit
we?
that gets them.
So when we talk
Yeah.
paperwork, are we talking like legal documents, like
Like paper,
like releases, or
Yeah,
like paper.
just
no
anything
shit,
that's
profe?
administrative work, anything that is is like as a creative, as an artist, I'm rarely ever thinking about the business aspect. I'm
Right.
like I've always like aspired to be a businessman. But like
Mm.
even as a kid, like when I first created my first record label, Over the Top, with my brothers, shout outs to my boys Brandon Gilmore and Chili P rather, and Captain IX, who I mentioned earlier. But even like when we were like delving out who was gonna be what on the label, I was like handling the AR, like A&R
Mhm.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I just
Wait, you're
anything
handling
with
an
the
AR,
arts.
so you're running around with guns now in the
Whoa,
studio,
whoa,
or
whoa, whoa!
what?
No, artists and repertoire. So it's
Okay.
like it's basically
I'm so
like
glad you said that. I never wanted to admit. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
no worries, no worries.
Wow.
Um,
I was
it's
today years
basically
old.
right. It's just the process of it's the person who helps like artists
Yeah, yeah.
put albums together. I was, basically when I
Okay.
said I was the executive producer, I,
Yeah.
did a lot of AR
Wow.
work on my boy
That's
Jafe's album.
crazy. Never would have thought that, man. That's
Uh,
crazy.
I keep saying AR, it's A&R. Forgive me.
A&R. I was gonna say because
AR,
I
A&R,
attribute
what the
AR
fuck do
to
I
a
know?
you said AR. I was throwing that back to accounts receivable. Like
Right.
like yeah.
For sure.
Get that smirk off your face, Profe. Come on. Yo, things are getting testy up in here. Things are getting
Uh,
testy. So, hey, let's on the flip side of that. On the flip side of that, what is something that people might think is really hard that is super easy? Like you don't
Actually,
even
isn't.
isn't. Yeah,
performing.
performing. Yeah.
Oh, do you have? Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I'm an extroverted introvert.
See, I think I
Oh, I
knew
love
that because
that.
I feel the same because people, as a teacher, I hate talking to adults, right? I hate talking to
Mhm.
people in general. And people will tell me like, "Bob, but you stream, but you do this." And I'm like, the thing is like first of all, I'm mentally prepared already for those things,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Like I know that I'm going to stream, I know that I'm going to go and teach, but I would consider myself an introvert, an extrovert introvert because I can perform, if you will, in front of people. But like I hate doing certain interactions and like if you tell me, "Hey, there's a party blah blah, come out tonight." I can't. I got to prepare myself mentally for that shit.
Nah,
So
Right.
yeah.
it's interesting that you can do
Do you know,
that. Like,
do you know how easy it was to get you to come to Romines the other day, though?
see, but that's different though because it was you, literally you and Gearhead. If
I
you would have
suppose.
been like, "There's a party at such and
Yeah,
such," I'd have been like, dude, I gotta fucking watch
I
my grass
suppose.
grow."
I
Right.
suppose.
You know, like that shit is
I
tough. That's tough for me. Or maybe I would do it, but my battery would be instantly depleted, and I'd have to be in like
yeah.
comatose for 3 days.
Mm.
I
Just
feel that.
tough. So performing for you is like you can get up there, boom, no big deal. Just go at it.
Yep.
Yeah, I
How
think about that shit. I did spoken word for a couple of years at UWM. Fuck.
you got doxxed? We're gonna find you, bro.
Fuck.
We're gonna send you beef
There's a
testicles
couple
or
different
whatever it
UWMs there,
is.
man. Anyways, and I did that shit, and that shit was tough, dude. I was like, if you think I'm sweating now, being chill, normal, oh my lord, you would have thought I was raining inside.
Oh
And
my
I was
god.
just like, I was a mess.
I don't. Well, I know you can't say that organization's name. I don't know if I can mention it, but the open mic poetry that
Yeah.
they have. Yeah, one of my like worst. I guess performances, worst
I didn't
shows,
even,
and worst memories in general was
yeah.
at one of their open mics, and it was. This is when like I learned to like never like you know, just I guess don't be a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Wait,
girl that I
wait,
was talking
yeah,
to,
what happened?
this chick that I was talking to or whatever. I don't know. We was talking for like a month, and then like, but
Come
like
out. Come out to this
we'd
thing.
only see each other at the open mic, I guess. So I guess that was part of her
Man.
frustration. But she wanted me to dedicate a song to her,
Oh,
and I didn't want to,
fuck.
but like I nervously did, and then like bombed, and then you know what I'm saying. She just kind of like
When you say
played me to
bomb
the
though, like
left.
what happened? Like
Huh?
people didn't boo you.
No, people didn't boo me, but I know it wasn't my best
You just,
performance.
yeah, you felt it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
felt
I
the
felt
heat. Like, damn, are these
Is
lights
that
extra?
right, right. You know what I'm saying? Just
do
probably fumbling over words. I don't really even remember
Fuck.
the performance like that, but I just
I'm
remember.
surprised we didn't ask that before. So that was like you
do
got that's your worst performance.
No, it's not my worst, unfortunately. I've like for the most part, I will say I have pretty good performances. I think I'm a pretty good performer. I've been told that
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a pretty good performer, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody has their nights.
for
I
sure.
love
right?
hearing Dave Chappelle talk about his off nights because it makes me feel a lot better about myself.
Anyone can have them for
You
sure.
know, Profe, you kind of mentioned this yourself. You're good with talking to like your students, right? But then when it comes to talking to other adults, you're just like, right?
A hundred
So
percent.
it's maybe that's a very common thing because I know I'm very much like that. I coached football, so I would be in front of a group of like 30, 40 kids,
Yeah,
teaching them football. But then like if I were to go like, and I guess I can do it in sales calls too, but like if I'm having like smaller group, conversations with just other adults, I'm just like, oh, like you get
yeah,
this kind of
a
weird
hundred
like
percent.
sense, like weird kind of anxiety. I wouldn't call it anxiety, but it's like
I
you
would
close
call it
up.
anxiety. 100%.
It's
Yeah,
I
definitely
mean, and that's maybe that's what it is, but it's just so weird. It's just so
a hundred
weird.
percent. I could talk in front of
Um,
these fuckers all day, but as soon as they're like, "Mister, could you tell so and so like if I can be a little late?" I'm like, "Nope," and I'll tell them that straight up. Like they know me by now. They know not to ask me for a pass. Don't ask me to call on a teacher, and I'll tell them straight up. I don't like talking to adults. I don't like talking to other teachers. At
right.
meetings, I'm the worst. I'm like, if I have to speak, and I'm the department chair, so it's worse because I got to be like
You
relaying
have to.
information.
do
I'm like stuttering. I'm like, and Spanish is
yeah,
good.
right. Spanish is good. Do
Good. My
do
accent gets thicker. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone. Good job.
you you guys were talking about open not maybe it wasn't open mic, maybe I misheard it, but talking about like poetry nights and you guys kind of going up talking like reading your poetry out loud and shit like that. Is
Spoken
that
word
something?
open. I make yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
open.
is
Yeah,
that what it
open
is?
mic.
Oh, okay. Because I know I don't do it so much anymore, but I used to write a lot of poetry,
Masturbate.
and
Did you
yeah,
really?
yeah, I did,
Oh, I
and
didn't
still
know that.
do. Wait, are we talking about poems or masturbation?
Both.
Every
I know
day.
you still masturbate. This motherfucker
Um,
sends me
Masturbate.
pictures on Discord all the time.
br-
Fucking
of me.
unsolicited.
Anyways,
Bro, you
Jesus,
sometimes both writing poetry naked, bro.
I
Come
do
on,
it.
I don't want to see the
It's the
poetry.
best. It's but you never judge me, and you always compliment me, no matter what I focus
Man.
more on.
Hey, it's all love. What were you gonna
That's a
fucking
Um,
ask about spoken word, asshole?
but no, I was no, but what I wanted to ask was if that's a very common thing where people kind of go out and read their poetry and shit like that, because like that's something I thought about doing many years ago.
It's something I didn't know was as common in Milwaukee. And I
Okay.
remember one of my exes, no shout out to her. is the one that got me really into that. And
Is this
like,
the one that gave you hand jobs in gym class?
no, this is dude. Nah, we may what's that for later. But I was gonna say because we went to the same high school, so like you might have known.
I knew one Jonathan. I didn't, or
Yeah, you can say Jonathan. It's fine. They know.
Prophet
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
I know, but no, I was gonna say no. It
Whatever.
wasn't the same one. It was this her I met in college. But she got me into like a lot of like she said, oh yeah, you can do spoken word here, and then there's this club that my friend goes at, and so I did it a couple of times, but I'm not a performer in the sense of like I just get super nervous. Maybe if I did it more, I'd be more comfortable with it. But it's like,
Sure.
bro, I would get so nervous, and like when I get nervous, apart from the sweating thing that already happens when I'm chilling, I get like I start stuttering more. My accent gets thicker. I get hard for no reason. Everyone's got to see this fucking huge ass erection. Dude, it's not good for anyone.
Well, that's why you gotta wear the
It's
tight. You gotta wear the
somebody's
tight
eye
pants
out.
then.
I mean, hey,
No,
they come for the poetry, they stay for the show. What I mean.
no, hey, I don't know. It's related.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, me, Brandon Bates, and
Man, it's hilarious. Brandon
and
Bates.
some other fool whose name I don't feel like mentioning.
Oh.
We started the poetry club up at Riverside right around the time you left,
Really?
or like
Damn.
our
That
junior year.
sucks. I would have
I know,
loved that
right?
shit.
I just
Why are we not naming the third dude? Asshole?
uh just
Call him asshole.
yeah,
Asshole.
Was-
My
asshole.
bad. Asshole. Piece of
They're,
shit.
they're,
Fuck.
it's
Right.
okay. It wasn't some chick named Monica. It was a guy. It was a dude.
No, it was a
Monica?
guy. Yeah, but
Okay, I just want to make sure this literature club you guys had going was.
Oh, dude, I didn't catch on
I'm
that's a
sorry.
fucking video
It,
game.
it was a really poor
What?
reference. Poor
Okay.
reference to
I got
something
it.
gaming related.
sorry, it's
No, I expected it. I was hoping Profe would catch on.
I did. I got
So,
you.
anyways, but yeah.
um,
It looks like the bucket spit out another bite. It's spitting out
Okay.
bites everywhere. Oh my gosh. This one just says error.
What the fuck?
It says
What's the
you
worst
must.
mistake you've ever done? Oh,
No. It says something on the. By the way, you can't read it. It's just invisible. But it says you must answer the guest must answer 10 questions and only answer with the wrong answer.
oh shit.
You have 30. You have 30
Only
seconds.
Only
So-
answer with the wrong answer.
Yes. So we got to answer. We have to come up with 10 questions together. And maybe we won't time it because it's the first time and we're kind of unprepared for it, like typical.
10 questions.
Yeah, we have to ask him 10 questions, and he's got to answer it wrong. And if he answers it right, he loses.
About anything?
About anything.
yeah.
Okay. You want to
Okay.
just alternate?
Yeah, sure.
You go first.
All right, you ready?
Mm.
I'm ready.
Wait,
I'm
hold
ready.
on. No, not you. I don't give a shit if you're ready.
I know that's why I answered. I was like,
Well, hold on. Should we time this or what? Should we?
no,
Fuck it.
Just ask a question right away. We ask a question, he answers. Boom.
All right.
That's what
All
it
right.
is.
All right. First question. Okay. Let's do it this way. Instead of giving 30 seconds, he's got 5 seconds to answer the question.
Right.
Okay. All right. Question number 1. Who is the rapper otherwise known as Slim Shady? 2.
Bubba Sparks.
Okay. Good job.
Best pizza topping.
Anchovies.
I love it.
like
What do you typically eat with your French fries? 4, 3.
Fucking Worcestershire sauce.
I love it. That is so
Best-
obscure.
Best rapper ever.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Wow. Okay.
When you're going through a traffic intersection, what color is the light?
Purple.
I like that. It's not even a fucking normal one. Fuck. I don't know. Post. Oh,
Come on.
best basketball team.
Chicago Bulls, of course.
Yeah, like okay,
Who-
that helped clarify.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo plays for what team?
The Seattle Supersonics.
Who's a better quarterback, me or Aaron Rodgers?
You, of course.
Obviously.
Easily.
Oh shit.
Last ones.
Ah,
in the clutch,
fuck.
come in the clutch.
I know.
I'll go
Shit.
before you. If you want.
Yeah,
Okay?
go for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Best place to have sex. Best place.
Jail.
Speaking about sex, speaking about sex, where are you supposed to stick it?
Oh, that's a lot of right answers for this. Not
Clearly
that many
the
right
ear.
answers.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
He said that
Clearly the
ear.
ear.
Hey,
All right,
Some
I like
people-
that. Yo, I'll
was not
never.
You never
expecting
seen
that,
Scary
like-
Movie?
yes, I have.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
bro.
that shit's funny. I wasn't
Yo,
expecting the best place to have sex at one. That was a good answer.
Jail.
You
I
know
mean,
what
hey,
my-
but
my
yeah, but
fucked
what
up
if that's
head-
the only place
Yeah.
you gotta go, bro?
Well, my fucked up head thought like one of the worst places would be in the middle of a classroom, in the middle of class.
know,
Yeah.
So
Oh
now
my
we're
God,
learning about.
I just saw that. I'm pretty sure you probably seen the video of there was a teacher who like accidentally played his sex tape in front of his class.
No,
No, but my Google history is now gonna show me this.
It was
no way.
like over in Asia somewhere. Yeah,
Oh my god.
it was hilarious.
No
And he was
way.
Yeah.
just so calm and nonchalant about it. It was wild.
Damn.
Oh
That's
no.
nuts, dude. That's nuts. I don't know what I would do. I'd have to switch schools at the very least.
Man,
If not,
right.
I might have to go back to college and pursue a different career
Man,
at
right.
that point.
Bro,
That is,
you know, I was
Fuck.
when I asked you what what's the right place to stick it when you're doing it, I was really hoping you were gonna say belly button, because I knew of a
That's where I like
person
it.
in my high school who was
No.
asking his girl, "Is it in yet?
What?
Is it in
No.
yet?" But he was sticking
No.
it in her belly button, bro.
You can't, bro. You can't be serious.
That, bro,
That's quite a
I'm
distance away.
yeah,
hey,
but
hey, don't front though. When like your first time, how
My
shocked
first
were
time-
you when
My first time was smooth, and I bullshitted my way through.
let him answer.
everything.
Let him ask the question,
But
Profi.
like,
Come on.
were you shocked
I-
at all
mm.
to like notice like how low like the vagina is compared
Sure.
to like
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I guess you know
I was
look
smooth.
at a woman in her pants
Sure.
or whatever, and like
Yeah.
you just
Nope.
don't think it's
Yeah, you
man.
think it's up more. You think it's up. You think,
Yeah.
you know, where you're dangling
mean,
down, you think
I'm a
that's where you're
sex
about
god.
to push in. Yeah, okay,
Right.
fucking
You
guy.
ever heard
Yeah.
J. Cole's what's that song called? Is it called
that,
First Time?
no, I know
No.
what you're talking about.
Yeah. But it's about the first time and how he bullshitted. That was me.
Yeah,
1,000%. I bullshitted my
never did
and
this
the-
before. No.
and- yeah, and never done. Yeah, that was me.
Wait.
And the good thing is that she was also a virgin. So,
Right.
like, if I would have fucked up,
Right.
who's to know? You know.
What?
I just did something to
And I
my.
never did this before. No. Fuck, I can't remember the same time.
Sorry, I
You
messed
break-
up my my interface over here. I was only looking at me, and I definitely don't want that. So
That's all you want. That's all you want.
That's right. Oh
yeah,
man.
man.
So, okay. What do you? What? I mean, the Byte Bucket hasn't spit out. I said that again. Jesus.
that's a new.
It didn't spit out another one yet, bro.
But
My God.
Yeah, we'll
Sput.
get into existence.
I wonder, is there a definition for
sput
the word
out.
sput? Hold on.
Probably some
There-
sex
there's-
act.
Do you know what? There is. Hold on.
You know,
um,
one of the. Oh, go ahead. My fault. There's-
Sput.
butter.
It's an annual reinforcement to strengthen a place where a hole is made. So you know how like you
You
spit on the asshole before you go in? You're just reinforcing the whole, you know.
You're sputting it.
Basically.
Oh
You're
You're
god.
getting all
damn it.
sputting ready.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh,
Looks like the other one's
fuck
getting
do you
ready
want?
to. It's coming out. I know
the
the
fuck
bite
do you
bucket's
want,
just
Bucket?
getting in the fucking way, bro. Okay. This one says oddities. The guest must answer a question that is somewhat odd and explain their answer. So we're gonna go ahead and pull out an odd question for you to ask. Okay, and you're gonna have to answer it and explain why. All right.
Oh god.
All right, Duke, here we go. The tragic events of 9/11 actually happened on July 11th, which is 7-Eleven. What do you think the store 7-Eleven would have done after these events?
I definitely didn't add that question. I know that.
So,
It probably was shut down in America, to be honest.
To
Or
be honest, yeah,
don't
I
know.
think so.
Imagine a store opening up called 911. Like that
Right.
wouldn't
A name
really
change.
Yeah,
sit
but-
Either they
well
shut
with the public.
down or they got a name change.
Yeah.
well, it's the same. It's the same thing. What if 7-Eleven was 9/11 before 9/11?
Right.
Would they have to change their
Right.
name?
Then either they shut down or they got to do a name change.
Right.
Speedway had fuck. Speed say had a name change.
Midway,
Yeah, remember how Reedway was
Peeway?
something else
Peedway.
before Seedway? They were Super Rarica.
Were they?
Yeah, they weren't Reedway
Okay.
forever. So I would guess they would either do a name change or they would they might even shut down. To be honest,
You think so?
And then like you have to think about like, oh my
'cause
god.
that shit is.
I'm just thinking about like the like how bad not to like stereotype, but we
Yeah, I
definitely
was
see a lot
thinking
of
that. See, this is
Middle
why I know
Easterners.
Post. See, on the same wavelength. The people that work there.
Same
Yeah.
way. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm just thinking about like all the,
The shit that they
unfortunate.
would get.
Yeah, they would definitely get a lot during that time. Cause I went to a Muslim school my 6th grade year when that happened.
Oh shit.
And it was,
wow.
we're talking about black Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
so
Have a lot of students who are like that, and they still feel. I mean, be honest though,
yeah,
we still feel the effects of that stereotyping to this
yeah,
day.
yeah. Like
So yeah,
I'll never forget. Like after we shut down school for a day. Then the day after, so I think the
you were
13th,
in. Did,
we
did you guys
came
go
back to
home? Because
school.
that was during the day.
My mom pulled me out of school.
Uh,
And I had been at the school for like 2 weeks when that happened. But she pulled me out of school. Then the next day we were shut down. Then we came back on the 13th. And I'll never forget, just hearing some of my classmates, some of the girls, clearly they're black. They don't have anything to do with, the Middle Eastern sect
and
of Islam. But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They were talking about being spit at by cops and, shit like that.
for sure.
So I could just imagine what, if it was on 7-Eleven,
Yeah. Oh yeah, they would either shut down or they would change names.
rebrand like a motherfucker. But
Have you ever thought about a rebrand, like a rename?
yes, I have. But I don't think I'm gonna. I've thought about it,
I
but
like
yeah,
I like the uniqueness of Dukalion. To be honest, Dukalion.
right. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna rock with it.
The artist formerly known as Dukalion.
It's definitely better than
Definitely have
Dukalion.
Quinny Elias. I'm sorry. Or what was that?
Right.
I'm just saying how it's definitely a lot better than Dukalion.
Right. For sure.
And what
man,
kind of idiot? I don't know what kind of idiot
I
would
don't
think
know,
that's how you pronounce the name.
Hey, don't talk about my wife like that.
Because it's
She didn't
plenty.
know.
Pretty
She didn't
much
fucking know. Okay. white.
everybody I encounter, like I probably met one person who pronounced it right.
Yeah, I don't think I ever tried to say it until I heard you say it for sure. Then I was like, I bet this is how you say it.
Indeed. So can't fault the people.
Oh
No,
no,
I've
no.
been mispronouncing it this whole time. So
No, dude, no, you haven't. This is your version.
that's true too.
Yeah, that's true. I like that
Making it
it's
your
unique
own.
to you too. Oh, out, stop. We got another one printing out. I'm just gonna wait for it. It's taking its sweet time.
All good.
So,
It's funny because you don't have an actual bucket, so I'm wondering what the fuck you're doing.
listen, bro, it's the bit. I'm sitting there waiting for the bucket bite or the bite, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't even know the name of the
whatever
goddamn show
fuck
at this
our
point.
podcast is called.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, I got it now, man. Come on, man. It's all about that waiting and seeing what's going on.
Hey, I recall you saying that we would be drinking and stuff. Okay, I see you occasionally.
I've been. What you talking about?
Okay,
I've
what
been
you
on this.
what you
Uh,
say?
we went through this last time, but I'm drinking Hamsterdam. Have you ever heard of that?
I have.
See?
That
Right
used to
away,
fuck me
dude.
up in college.
No,
Thank you.
no.
Last time
What is
we had
it?
our last
What is
guest,
it?
Last time we had it. Yeah, no, he can't say it. But you know what it is. You know, he knows what it is. I know he knows what it is. You know how I know? Because it's just like it's a poor man's vodka. Shit is cheap and it fucks you up. I said this on the last guest episode, and I was like, "It's Hamsterdam," because you know we don't want to give out free promo. And him and our guests were like, "I don't know what that is, bro." I literally changed. I added a letter. I didn't fucking.
You added two. You changed one, added another. I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is Hamsterdam? This, for the record, also, we didn't like formally come up with the idea that we're not shouting out companies at that point.
I know, right?
So like, I was super
pineapple
deep
flavor.
in thought.
With some
Super
OJ.
deep in thought. What the
Slash
fuck
lemonade.
is Hamster Sam? I had no fucking clue.
Chatting you.
What the fuck is? I'm sitting there like, what the fuck is a hamster Sam? And then I'm like thinking it's some kind of weird, obscure reference to like animal porn or something. I don't know.
Oh God. Were we talking about that last time, or was that just a separate conversation we had way out of stream post about animal porn?
Dude, I don't know,
dude.
Anyways,
our era went through some fucked up videos. Of
hey, do you want me to read this fucking bucket bite or not?
Okay, is the bucket ready?
Yeah, it's right here. It finally printed out.
Fucking hell, shit.
It actually, this one's called Would You Rather. Okay, we're gonna go through a series of Would You Rather situations. Profi's gonna love this one because you can just fucking go for one. I don't care.
Oh, you
gotta, yeah. It's gonna be Duke's got to do choose one and explain why, and then I guess we all gotta do one too.
You want me to pick it?
Yeah, pick first. Yeah, are you? Yep.
I didn't know I had to pick one, but I'll do this one. Would you rather have to say that's all, folks, when you're done fucking? You know, like the pig, right? That's all, folks. Or would you rather do the Tarzan yell every time you come? You gotta do one or the other. Every time you come. Every time you come. So it's not just sex. Every time you come.
So damn. Oh.
Yeah. So
wait,
you know,
what were the sound effects you gotta do?
So every time you come, you have to either say that's all, folks, or do the I can't even do it. I'm gonna try and look like a fool with you gotta do one or the other every time you come. Not just sex, every time you come. So you can't even masturbate in peace.
Right.
Well, I
think it would have to be
right
good then, because you can do that like quietly.
I agree 1,000%. Could you imagine just girl, mama said, fuck. That's all, folks.
Yeah, okay, but hold on now. Let me ask this. Like, if you're doing the Tarzan thing, do you have to yell it? You're like, ah!
It's the yelling part. You don't have to do this.
But I think you should. That should be part of it.
You have.
That should be part of it.
Look, at that point, yeah, at that point, if you're yelling it, you got a chest beat, but the chest beat is optional. I 1,000% agree with you, because like, what do you want, a girl? Yeah, your fucking face. Yeah, you want that shit? Yeah. That's all.
That's all, folks.
I don't know, man. I think that would be so funny, dude. See, the other thing is, like, the other thing you gotta think about, I'm married, right? So this woman's stuck with me. Okay, so I don't have to. I don't. But I
Every
don't.
time.
I don't know.
Well,
I'm the
you got
kind
a
of person
sense
with.
humor.
Wait,
My wife married me, so
whoa,
she definitely has a sense of humor.
wait a minute, Post. Were you just gonna say you don't announce when you come?
I have 2 kids, and who knows how many more.
You don't
Uh,
announce when you come? You fucking animal!
Oh, you
Listen,
you
bro.
just shoot him
Oh,
a
bro.
slug.
You said surprise.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah?
Hell
No
yeah!
way.
It's like
put the
fucking
silencer
confetti,
on.
bro.
He put
I
the
gotta be honest
silencer
with you.
on the-
I have to be honest. I don't think I've ever came without announcing it, dude.
Bro.
Ever.
Well,
Ever.
I definitely have. I can't even
Yeah?
hold. I put the silencer on too. What the fuck am I talking about? But
I
but
love
it's
that.
Dude, hold on.
Bro,
Hold on, let me
never.
see.
I don't think I ever had.
yeah.
No?
I
No.
mean, when I
So-
was
So what do you say? What do you say typically? This has gone from a
Um,
would you rather to a what do you say when you're
about to
coming?
come. About to come.
Oh,
Gonna come. I feel like coming. Something along those lines. I feel like coming, about to come.
oh,
Get that-
okay. So
get that
just
mouth open.
just to let her know when the disappointment's coming, or
Okay, bro. Hey.
like I'm a pleaser, so usually like you know what I'm
After.
saying?
Exactly.
I try to wait till they get theirs, but
A
you know, like, if-
1000%.
like my fiance, like if, you know what I'm saying, she ain't got hers yet, then
Uh-huh.
I'll make sure I won't even say nothing. I'll just keep going until she does. Then she asks after. I'll be like, "Yep, I did. Yep."
Dude. Yeah.
a true professional.
I don't know if I've said this before, but like for me, it's not because it's some kind of like, oh, I can't, like I have to. For me, I have to get her off to get me off. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Right,
it's part
sure.
of what
Yep,
helps
yep,
get
yep.
me off.
Yep.
So I can't even have the silencer on like that.
That being said, I'd still 100% be Elmer fucking Fudd in the bedroom, dude. It would be so
Porky
fucking
Pig,
funny,
you
bro.
Fucking
Porky
uncultured
Pig,
swine.
whatever. Sorry. Yo.
The irony of that statement.
That's pretty funny.
Oh my lord, I would too, dude. You'd have to, dude. Could you imagine? Every time.
Yo,
Yo,
that would be its
wild.
own fucking genre in a porno, bro. Just could you imagine there? It's got to be out there. It's got to be out there.
Like
Yeah.
Looney Tunes or like Porky Pig?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just think about it. Instead, no, I mean, but you'd have instead of you'd have the person that does the Porky Pig, but then you got the person
Dude,
that
I
does the
gotta look this up.
Tarzan, and then you got the person that does the fucking I don't know my
Oh, I can't
leg. I don't know,
I
like
can't leave, bro. I cannot leave this to.
the
I gotta
Wilhelm
know.
scream. It's got to be
Porky
out
Pig.
there.
You think if I search Porky Pig
Oh my god,
porn?
you finna
Yeah,
Triple
Porky
P?
Pig porn.
Triple
Yeah,
B,
yeah.
right?
Let's see what
Porky
you
Pig
got.
porn.
Yo,
Pornhub was the first hit.
really?
The hub.
Or
Hub
here's
knows.
Johnny. Yeah, like I'm hunting rabbits.
Oh my lord, I don't see it. I don't see it. So you know what? We might have just discovered something. Hey, any porn companies, if you guys come out with a new
Yeah.
porn tomorrow, and the money shot is the guy saying blah blah blah, blah, that's all, folks. That's on us, and we want our royalties.
facts.
We want our royalties
right here.
because I don't see it. I don't see it, dude. I don't
I'm
even see it as
crying,
like
bro.
even
I'm
I don't even see it
crying.
animated, dude. I
That's
don't even
funny.
see it.
No,
That's
no, fuck it,
that's
dude.
all
You
us.
gotta hold on.
I'm
Porky
taking all the credit.
Pig porn. Here we go.
Yup.
Let's see.
I
Let's
don't
see.
see it, dude. I don't see it. That's all us. You gotta
Whoa.
pay us.
There's pissing Porky Pigging. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know. What
Yo.
you searching.
Don't look this shit up, bro. Don't look it up. You don't need to see none of that.
All right, Bucket. All right, Bucket. What you got?
Oh, here.
Then he's
Oh,
like,
it
"Oh,
sounded
guys, I
pretty
gotta
sad.
go."
I was gonna say it sounded pretty sad that time. Doesn't know what to do with this.
Right.
Lost faith in
Oh.
humanity.
Okay. This
You know what's fucked
this-
up is that I thought about that question. That's not on the thing. I don't know if you noticed.
No,
that.
I
That's
know
not
it's
on the
not.
thing.
It was amazing. It was
You put me
great.
on the spot, and that came out of the top of the dome.
We could have totally done a few more of those, but that's fine.
Yikes.
Anyways, well, actually, no, it's good. This is the last bite, by the way. The last bite
Aw.
for the base show. Then we'll hit after hours where Duke's gonna be doing his challenge from last week.
I'm
Oh,
excited.
that's for the after. Okay.
I'm
Oh
excited, dude.
yeah.
Hey, you thought we were gonna let you go
Uh,
without performing the hit?
which I
Hell
don't
I
know
no.
was I
for
was
those.
literally just
Hell no.
wondering when that's gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen.
So for those who don't know, every show we have our guest has a challenge from the previous guest that they either they have to do. If they don't do it, then they can't issue a challenge to the next guest. That's basically how it goes. So last week our guest was or 2 weeks ago, Suggestive Gaming issued a
Shout out.
challenge to shout out Suggestive Gaming. What was the actual details of the challenge, Profi? It was
You had to make so he actually offered an alternative, but you took the first one. He said he wanted specifically a poke rap, and you had to use Jigglypuff.
so a rap about
As like somewhere
Jigglypuff.
in there. Rap about Jigglypuff. And
What was
and
So-
the-
as soon as dude, and shout out to you, because as soon as I said that to you, bro, without skipping a beat, you said, "Got you."
I'm so
Got
excited
you.
for
There was
this.
no hesitation. There was no like, but what do I gotta? I got you. Like you had this shit planned for years.
Yep.
You had bars on fucking Jigglypuff for years.
right.
I was gonna tell you like it's got to be like like four lines, not even a 16. You're like, got you. I was like, oh, hey, let this man
Yeah.
fucking perform then. Got you.
So that's all gonna happen in the after hours segment after the show ends, which is gonna happen in the next few minutes here. So let's get through this last bite here real quick. The last bite, by the way, is something called RAM test. Okay. For those of you who don't know what RAM is, it's random access memory. It's what's in your
Oh,
computer.
that's what it is. I thought that's what I did
Yeah.
with my wife once in a while.
Yeah, and then you give. I'm sorry, that's not what you do. Actually, you fucking Tarzan that shit. Do you fucking wear a? Never mind, we're not going there. All right. So the how this game works is the guest has to name 5 things based on a topic of the host's choice. If the guest
shit.
succeeds, then the hosts have to take a shot. If the guest fails, then you take a shot. But that's not the actual. I don't have liquor down here, so you're better lose.
Oh, I do.
Do you? Okay, so then you can do the shot. Then that's cool. So Profe, do you want to come up with the topic that he's got to name 5 things based off of?
It could be about anything.
Yeah, any topic of your
I think-
choice, but
I
there
think
has
you
to be at
should,
least.
But I could if you want.
I would like you to. I would like you to.
Okay. Anything.
Any topic. He's got to name 5 things of that topic.
Okay, and it's or like 5 things from that topic, right?
Right. Yeah. So like
And-
he's like like U.S. capitals, state capitals. You could do
Okay.
Something like
He's got
that,
a
or
time
you
limit?
can be. Yeah, he's got 30
time limit?
seconds. He's got 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds. That's a long time. Okay,
Um,
I got a tough one. I got a tough one for you.
Hold on, wait.
Let-
Let me get to
how-
the timer.
Let's do this. I got one for him off the top, but it might be a little tough. So if he can't do mine, then I say you come up with one.
All right. Sure.
And he can like a redemption one. Okay, you got to name 5 titles in the video game series of Legend of Zelda. There's been plenty. There's been a shit ton of Legend of Zelda games. I want you to come up with the 5 titles. They got a shit ton, dude. They got a shit ton.
All right.
Host,
You
what
want?
is yours?
Okay. Here we go. Oh. Well, now he's okay. So we're just gonna put that one to the wayside.
You can't think of
I was-
any? No way you can't think of any, bro.
Bro, no.
No
That's one series
way.
that like another series
Bro,
that I've
got it
always
tattooed on my side.
admired,
All right.
but I've never
Damn.
played.
So-
Really?
never
Wow.
played.
All right. So
Oh,
his, I was
like-
gonna give you 30 seconds. For mine, you're only gonna get 15 seconds to name 5. Okay.
15. That doesn't seem fair. Hold on, let me get the
But
timer out.
mine's pretty easy. I reckon that Duke knows sports a little bit. Okay, I have a timer up as well. So
Okay.
you're familiar with NFL?
Not as much as I once was.
30
Okay, well
seconds.
this is pretty easy. No, it's gonna be 15 seconds. It's pretty fucking
Gotta
easy.
be pretty easy then. Okay.
Okay, in 15 seconds you need to name 5
what you're
NFL
gonna say.
teams that
Okay.
are animals. Okay.
Starting from now.
Okay. 15 seconds starting now.
Bears, Lions, Seahawks, Falcons, Colts.
Okay, that works. I should have only given you 5 seconds because that's what you got it in.
I-
So good job.
I
Profi's
feel
got to
like
take a shot now.
I feel like I might have what?
Yeah, take
I
a
feel
shot
like
now.
I might have been able to get that, to be honest.
Uh-huh.
Can I get like a
Alright.
redemption? Can I get out of it somehow?
Jeez.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
You can suck my.
That last one
Toes.
was very. Whoa.
Hey, I said punishment.
I'll
Alright, look.
make sure I don't watch them for a week. There.
You gotta take a shot.
Oh no, I'm only taking half, dude, because this fucking
fine.
thing is huge. Like,
Hey, that looks like a
that's
bomb.
definitely
That looks like a
twofer.
bomb.
it does
You know,
look
also looks like a bomb.
Shout out to nuclear bomb, the sponsor of this show.
That's a huge shot. Salud.
Salud.
Take it.
Abajo, arriba,
Here, I'll just.
abajo, adentro, al centro. Wow.
There you go. Good job,
Bravo.
profe.
Thanks, man. For
Awesome.
you.
Awesome.
Somehow I got punished for that shit.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
Well, it's because I don't have my liquor down here. That's why.
All right, I think last thing we should do for the number show is Duke. What's next? What's next for you? Please give us let us know what we can shout you out on. Where can we find more of you?
Man, well, first and foremost, what's next? I have the follow up to the journey coming up. Lost.
You want to
and-
explain the journey real quick, because that you came out with that I want to say pretty recently.
Yeah, well, the journey came out 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, and so, all right, Dukalion, like I explained earlier, is the Ark builder, and I came up with this concept of the journey of the lost Ark. Came up with that about 12 years ago now, and I put out an EP called The Journey of the Lost Ark EP. It was going to be an LP as well. Long story short, the hard drive crashed that I recorded the LP on, set me back. So basically, it took me 10 years to put out The Journey. So I decided to split it up into 3 different projects. So now it's The Journey. Lost is going to be the second iteration, and the Ark, the Anointed Reigning King. So those are 2 solo projects that I have coming up. And then I'm also working on a project right now with my boy The Crown from South Side of Milwaukee, keeping
shout
the
out.
Neo movement. Shout outs to him. I'm very excited about this project. It's called Royalty Amongst Men. Look out for the first single coming very soon. And yeah, that project I'm very excited about because he's Puerto Rican. He's Taino. You know what I'm saying?
shit.
He tries anal. Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Okay,
I honestly did not hear you. I did not hear you.
But
What is it?
By the way,
I honestly did not hear. I did not hear. Honestly, I swear to God, I did not.
Taino are
Okay.
the indigenous people of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I honestly did
Taino.
not hear you. I thought all I heard was anal.
You said
I heard
he tries
true
anal?
and then anal. So dude, I am so sorry. I am actually kind of
I put
embarrassed,
in
but
2 links.
like I did
put
not
in
hear
2
you.
links of your music in the chat, so like y'all can check it out. We'll put it out elsewhere as well. I'll put it on my personal shit, but yeah, please check them out.
No doubt.
Dope. That's
Oh,
dope. The
man.
Ark. I feel special because you sent me and I even have it on here. You sent me the Lost as an exclusive before that Ark even came out.
Yeah, the
That
first
shit,
song.
the beat to that shit, and the way you come into that shit. I literally heard it before this, and that shit gave me goosebumps. So I highly recommend you guys. I'm not just gassing you or anything. I mean that. So I
Appreciate
literally like check it out. Just check it out. The Ark is dope. The idea of it, I've always thought that conceptual albums to me is a dope idea because you got it. That already shows you got it like a long
Right.
vision type of mindset.
Do-
So
Not to extend
Yeah,
this
I love
further,
it.
but Duke, do you? I don't know if you've ever heard of them. Have you ever? Or let me ask this first. Do you like comic books, or not really?
Yes.
Do you? Have you ever heard of a rock band called Coheed and Cambria?
Yes.
You have. Okay, so are you kind of aware of their whole like a lot of their albums are based on like what goes on inside their comic books that they do? So it's
No,
kind of
I
the same
didn't
thing.
know
So they have this whole comic
know
book
that.
series, and all of the albums they kind of call back to what goes on within these comics, and that what you're doing kind of reminds me of that, and I thought that was super cool.
Mm,
So I'm like, oh,
It
like
is really
immediately
dope.
I made that kind of
Super
connection. I
fucking
think
dope.
that's awesome. So
Or-
That's dope.
Yeah.
So make sure you check out fucking Dukalion. Dukalion. Don't get it fucking twisted. It's not Dukalion. Check him out on our platforms. We'll plug him here and we'll plug him elsewhere.
Profi.
Thank you for coming on the show, man. Honestly,
No. Hold on. Profi, you got one question you want to ask every one of our guests before the end of the
I'm
show.
so glad you reminded me of that, dude. I'm so glad you reminded me of. There's one question I ask every person that steps through, and it is, I really appreciate that you asking that, and it is, would you rather die tomorrow or live forever, and why?
At this point, I'd rather live forever.
Shit.
Yeah, because I got too much to do. Got way too much to do.
Dude,
Yeah.
I love the fucking reasons every week.
I was gonna say one thing I love about this question is that the reasons are always different, even if the answers might be the same. The reasons are always different, and that's because on base value you might think, oh, that's a greedy reason, like living forever, but because I got so much to do, that shit is deep. That shit is deep. So thank you, Post, for reminding me of that shit. And thank you.
And we got another great answer.
Tomorrow's my birthday, so that would really suck.
Dude, happy fucking birthday, bro! Yo,
get lit.
Good shit, man.
Thank you. You were one of the first people. Post can attest to this. You were one of the first people that I thought about when we thought about this show. This show is about bringing content creators to our show, whether it be whatever you fucking create. And you were one of the first people I thought of. I sent you a message right away, and dude, you without a doubt said yes, and I was like, yes, awesome. So thank you, man. Thank you for being on the show. I appreciate you. Yeah, man. I don't know what else supposed you want to say.
No, that's it. That's pretty much it. Stick around for for those of you that are watching live. Stick around for after hours afterwards. Just a reminder. Please make sure you can watch us live on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BucketBytes. You can watch the playback streams on YouTube. Just search Bucket Bytes. Hear us on Spotify. Yeah, pretty much anywhere else. And the last thing, two last things. Number one, Patreon. If you want to support us financially, that's great. You get access to the after hours segments and some other bonus content, which might involve sex with Hitler, but we're not going to talk about that. Yes, it includes after hours. And hey, make sure you guys follow and listen to Dukalion on Spotify. And if you're still were you on Bandcamp still? I saw that's where you had an album. And pretty much anywhere else. And we'll put that stuff in chat. And we'll link it afterwards. But again, Duke, you're awesome, dude. I am so glad I got to meet you today.
Glad we had you. For sure.
You're good shit, man. You're good shit.
Definitely appreciate it.
So till next time, this is Bucket Bytes.
Yeah, Bucket Bytes, man. Fuck it, right? Oh my god, I fucking hate Post. God damn it. This is like last fucking episode we're doing. I'm sick of this shit. Fuck, dude, I can't do this anymore, dude. Oh shit.